Hi, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and we're with the second day of Vorpal Bulgar challenge. We're with the group stages. Welcome everyone, thanks for coming here. I will be casting with you alongside with MetHiX, of course. He will be joining my call anytime soon. And once again, thanks for joining. It's the second day of Vorpal Bulgar challenge, of course, the Bulgarian qualifier. And I fixed the sound issue, and I'm really proud of that, so there won't be any problems with the microphone on your side. Just a second, let me call MetHiX. So we'll be casting today the Group A in the English cast, and if you like to watch the Group B, you should go and check the Bulgarian cast, of course. So thanks a lot for coming here, guys. We'll be jumping into the first game, actually pretty short. I'm expecting Batatoshko to host it already, so we're also waiting for MetHiX to join our call, so hopefully everything will start soon. Like I said, you have some time to go to the bath, or at least get something to drink. And yeah, we'll be starting soon. Today there will be a lot more matches. A lot more StarCraft 2 action, and a lot more interesting stuff. The show will be a lot more longer than yesterday, so it will be a lot of StarCraft 2 for you to watch. Once again, of course, thanks to our sponsors. Alright, MetHiX will be joining in 2 minutes. So let's see what we have with the game. Like I said, Group A will be with the English cast. Let me check this out. It will be Batatoshko against Sweps and Jinsus against Purple. The winners of these both matches will face each other, and as well as the losers of both matches will face each other in a lower bracket. You can check the brackets actually in the description tab, of course. There is all the info you need there. And once again, once we are finished with Group A and the other guys finish with the Group B, we will get into the finals. Well, this means that actually after a couple of hours we will be having our 2 more participants. So yeah, I just messaged Toshko. He said okay. So sorry for this chat, guys, but I should make sure that all the players know that they should wait for us. All the games will be casted today, so at least we won't have some downtimes or stuff like this. Okay, so we should be starting soon. Like I said, I also expect MetHiX to come. Okay, he's here. So I'll be calling him. Alright. Hey, what's up, MetHiX?
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, pretty much fine. I think I fixed the echo problem, so hopefully we'll have some great time today.
Well, could you please give me the link to the...
Yeah, sure. We'll be casting Group A. The Bulgarian casters will cast Group B, so...
Depending on which group you want to watch, you can tune in either to them or to us.
Yeah.
So we have a really interesting match to start off with. It's sees Sweps, who is a really famous Bulgarian Protoss player, against the one and only Bate Toshko from Bulgaria, who is probably he's regarded currently as one of the strongest players in Bulgaria. He fell off the Grandmaster League just because of how much bonus pool he had gained, but only for 5 or 6 games it put him back into there. So he has a really high MMR, a really good Bulgarian Zerg player.
Yeah, so he will be jumping into the game. It will be on Derelict Watcher, PVZ on Derelict Watcher. All of the games today, I think, will be also best of 3. Not sure about the finals, but we'll get to them. We'll see what's up. So yeah, Mani just said that MetHiX sounds perfect today.
Oh, really glad to hear that.
Yeah.
I listened to the recordings of yesterday's, and I was really somewhat underwater, as Stacken earlier said.
Alright, so spawning here at the bottom left position from Team Pendek Esports. Of course, it's Baletoshko. And spawning here in the upper right corner of the map from Team Psi, sorry guys, it's Sweps, of course. They both love each other, as you can see.
I'm sure Team Pendek is already trying to get their hands on Sweps.
Yeah, most likely.
Because also is one of the most skilled players. He is regarded as one of the sexiest Protoss men alive. So.
Yeah, definitely.
So they're having a bit of chat, telling each other how much they love.
Yeah.
They love each other.
Good feelings here we have. Okay, so let's see where this goes actually, because each of the player doesn't have a second chance actually. There should be all best of 3s won. Of course you have a loser bracket, but everything goes harder and harder. You should expect to do the best of you in every single game, of course. Going into the group stages, there will be a lot more matches than yesterday. So we see here a 15 pool from Toshko.
Yeah, completely standard. I'm expecting him from. I'm expecting it from him because he usually plays extremely safe when playing in tournaments. I've almost never seen him cheese. Sometimes, maybe in the past, I've seen him throw some kind of a baiting bus in the first game. But usually he knows he surpasses the skill of his opponent, so...
Oh, good moves by Sweps here.
Yeah, nice denial here. Really nice denial.
Delaying the hedge, yeah. Very good, and yeah, 2 times already in the last time, but now 3rd time failed. But still very good delay here.
Really nice, because he managed to get his Nexus before the hatchery of his opponent, which is the best situation for a Protoss player.
Of course, we see the 4 links in the production tab rally directly into Sweps base.
Yeah, that's a standard move by Bate Toshko. He always does that. He rather send his 4 links try to bypass the cannon instead of searching for the probe, which is a pretty interesting choice, but always works wonders for him.
Yeah, he's doing a very good job with this. Also sending a probe for 3rd base.
He had his Overlord over his 3rd base, I mean Bate Toshko, and he understood that there wasn't a probe that would deny his 3rd hatchery, so that's why he sent those links immediately to the opponent's base. I think that those links will actually make it.
Yeah,
yeah, they will definitely make it.
They'll move.
Good move by Sweps here, but too much
probes, but a lot of probes. Yeah, this is a lot of delayed mining time.
Yeah, I'm not really sure that if you should be doing that actually. It's better off just to chrono boost Zealot and try to defend with your probes.
He still hasn't started Zealot, so a lot of no mining for him.
Yeah, so Bate Toshko is pretty ahead from this. Now the gas mining for Sweps will be really delayed, because look at all those probes chasing, and he has only one of his gases saturated.
Yeah, we see that Sweps is almost at the half of income, but Toshko, who is actually droning after that, producing more queens. Of course, he'll connect third base with the creep, most likely soon. So yeah, Toshko starting pretty solid with those link aggression. Always like this. Most of the Bulgarian players know his style and still fall to this. It's a lot of delay for them, and yeah.
I don't like the wall off here by Sweps because that's a little wide open choke, and I think it would be hard to block it only with a Zealot. And sometimes, you know, links bypass even through the smallest of chokes. So he should have built his cybernetics core somewhat differently. Seeing here at the resource collection, at the income tab, I'm sorry, the Zerg is already ahead in drones, and that shouldn't be that early because due to chrono boost at the early stages, Prolus just has more probes until the 7th minute mark. And already Toshko here with a 12 worker advantage, which is a really big thing. And Sweps here is supply block.
And also Toshko has 7 more drones in the production tab, so it's very solid.
He's droning like a madman.
Yeah, also Sweps putting down the Twilight Council, but those links men still were walking around his base.
Yeah, perfect for Toshko because look with his
overlord. We have a Dark Shrine here by Sweps.
Is it scouted? No,
no, it's not.
The Twilight Council is already seen, so he's probably expecting something like this. It's either Blink or either some +2 timing with Blink or DTs. There's nothing else it could be.
Not many options here. But yeah, probably these links will now die in 8 minutes into the game. But yeah, and Toshko looking pretty solid, pumping some upgrades as well as some links. Also has a Roach Warren, which he will probably use as defensive. Sweps tries to do some aggression here, but still he'll probably try to sneak some darks somewhere. While Toshko, I don't think he'll have any problem with this actually.
Yeah, I think he's reached that critical amount of drones, which allows him to just pump out a crazy amount of Hydras. He has his 5 gases running for a while. He has only 1 evolution chamber, which means he wasn't too greedy on the upgrades, so he will have a large force and upgrade it later on. This large force will allow him to deflect any kind of pushes coming from Sweps. And I think after seeing the Twilight Council, most probably Toshko won't be surprised by any DTs and
and now we see the 3.
Here are the overseers over at the natural.
He should definitely spread them, but yeah, still the
overseers. Gonna surround them. That's a really big investment there because 3 DTs cost 175 minerals and 175 gas, which is an awful lot of resource. He could have a Robotech by now using that gas.
And now Toshko will send all those links to the third base and
he'll deny it.
He'll probably force a cancel. Because Sweps doesn't have much army, investing those 3 darks and losing them like that. It's actually Toshko focusing the cannons here.
Well, neither of those cannons were cancelled, so I think pretty decent trade-off for Toshko at this point, considering his...
Also managed to kill a lot of sentries here.
Oh yeah, 3 sentries.
Yeah, all the sentries will die actually, which is also a big loss here for Sweps.
A big mistake by Sweps not positioning his mother core initially over the third base, because that way he would have deflected a lot easier.
He also has a lot of energy on the mothership core. He could have dropped Time Warp or something.
I'm expecting a trademark Spire in a second. A 4th and a Spire, that's how usually Toshko plays. He'll probably drop the Spire at the third base.
Yeah. Well, he is upgrading the second attack upgrade for the Hydras as well as the Hydras range. He'll probably do some damage with those Hydras. And if he doesn't finish the game after that, he'll probably switch to Mutas. But
yeah, but
he
most
has
probably...
an Infestation Pit actually.
He's... chrono boosting, Sweps is chrono boosting his Storm, and the interesting thing is that Toshko decided to go for an Infestation Pit instead of which is a pretty interesting decision by him. He's folding a lot of gas.
And with only Gateway army here, I don't think Swep could.
It's gonna be really hard.
Yeah.
He had energy for another Photon Overcharge at the third.
He really had a lot of energy on that mothership core. He missed a lot of times he could use it. Really, it
If
could
he
be really
force
helpful.
fielded his natural with a single sentry, if he just threw a force field, I think he would have saved enough time for his 5 High Templar to actually have storm, and being able to storm the Hydras would have helped a lot.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Well, we'll be jumping into the next game soon, of course, after Swips invites us, and yeah, it's actually the second day of Vorpal Challenge. We just started with our first game.
Yep.
There'll be a lot more games coming up for today. Uh, I'll also appreciate if you upvote our Reddit post. I'll drop it in the chat. Oh, actually, we can't post links in the chat. Okay, I'll add it in the description below the live stream. I'll really appreciate if you upvote it. Thanks a lot for that, actually. As long as we have delay, you'll see that, you'll hear that in a couple of minutes. But still, yeah, we have an invite here. Jumping into the next game. It will be on Echelon Wastes. And yeah, Bartoszko against Sweps.
Aquilon Waste, it's a rather logical choice by Sweps, because it's probably the most Protoss favorite map alongside with Belshir Vestish. That's because of the easy third that could be defended with these destructible rocks that fall off and wall that. So that's a pretty good thing for Protoss, and you can do a lot of tree-based timings with an early third, or you could just go really greedy with a couple of cannons to some Colossi. Oh, we see directly sending his probe here.
Yeah.
So we'll most probably see a proxy gate or some kind of a cannon rush. We'll see, but I don't think Batatoshko will fall for this. Proxies aren't really effective.
Toshko paused the game saying that he's on the phone, and Swep said, "I'm calling you." Yeah. So yeah, well, we'll be starting soon with the next game, and this probe, yeah, definitely will try to do some crazy stuff here. Swep's trying to do some mental damage here, trying to get into.
A lot of good friendly fun between those players. They know each other pretty well.
Yeah. So basically, the loser of this matchup will play against the loser of the other matchup, which will follow after it. It will be Jinsus against Purple. So another PvZ coming up right after this one.
That's a really interesting matchup because those two are pretty similarly skilled. And Jinsus has recently made a name of himself, while Purple needs to prove who he is in the Bulgarian scene. So it's gonna be pretty interesting.
Yeah, definitely. Plus, they are teammates, and they pretty much know a lot of their playstyle.
Yeah, they know each other really well. So, well, everybody knows Jinsus' playstyle. He's kind of notorious for it. Because he very often makes two base pushes and quite aggressive play.
Yeah. Alright,
Okay.
they're both ready, so we'll see where this probe goes and what's going on actually. Yeah, so both ready. Will it be? I think it will be one gate, only one gate, but we'll see it. I'm really curious to see what Swep's trying to do.
Where is that probe heading? Oh, that's a really far away proxy. I've seen Swep do this many times actually.
Yeah.
That's a trademark place where he puts his proxy, but that's awful lot space there. Whoa,
it's really far away, I think.
Yeah, it's really far away, and he usually puts a single gate, which is really strange because a single zealot coming after 2 minutes here will just be deflected by 4 links, you know, with good micro, especially with Batetoshko's micro.
Yeah, it won't be any problem.
The think that could work for him is if Batetoshko went for a 15 hatchery. But kinda, I doubt he will do.
Yeah, he'll probably go for a pull first. But let's see. Let's see where yeah, the pull, the 15 pull is here. And he'll probably scout it with an overlord actually, but yeah. I really don't think it will be any problem for Toshko getting into this aggression. He'll scout. He'll go for the hatch here, of course. But the overlord is heading directly for the gateway, and still, even though Sweps is chrono boosting the Zealot, the pool will be ready, and there will be 4 links coming for it. So yeah.
I'm really interested in the decision of Sweps to not roll the boost his workers though. So he's waiting for he is seen now by Batetoshko, who cancels the hatchery and gets a gas, which is a really good decision to make, because now he'll have speed links and be able to deny any expansions from Sweps and handle with the Zealots. Sweps on his side decides to retreat from the boost the Zealot, though he doesn't need it really fast. Instead of his worker, it's a funny decision, and decides to get an expo. Kind of a Brood War-esque opening here from...
Yeah, but still, he'll have a hard time dealing with those links, I think, because they'll come here and there is no wall. It's really high and open ground here. But we'll see. 2 zealots.
Really interested here. Will he build a forge? He needs a forge, and he needs it fast, because those links, they could just bypass the zealots now and start harassing the mineral line, which is really tough to deal with. Yeah, he needs to wall off here fast. He has the money to build a pylon now and just try to... No, don't do this. Don't lose that zealot.
Very good micro here by Toshko, but still
a decent micro by Sweps. Killed a lot of links.
Kills a lot of links. There are 4 more links actually coming, and this first link getting into the main. And once again, Toshko's harassment starts after this too early gateway, and things turn around really. Because the hatch is almost complete. He's also mining gas, and he'll be harassing a lot, I think.
But Toshko is a really good spot now. He has more workers than his products, actually, even with the workers count, but he has his gas. Now he'll transfer drones and just drone heavily with the help of 2 queens with injects and a 3rd hatchery, which he's attempting to get right now. I think he will be in a wonderful spot. And Sweps doesn't have any gas. He just now starts mining gas. He has his cybernetics core finished, but no gas for warp gate research, no gas for sentries or a mothership core or any form of tech, like for instance Stargate. So he's in a bad spot, in my opinion.
Yeah, definitely in a bad spot. And after this, we see Toshko, yeah, like you said, droning is very hard, really taking advantage of the situation here. And it's really hard when Sweps has this cybernetics core, and with this late gas he couldn't start any tech or something like this. And Toshko is coming here once again. He sees 2 more gateways, actually one of them being cancelled.
Forgot warp gate research. He has the gas for quite some time, and he's too busy walling off and not getting the warp gate research, which delays. When you delay your first warp in like that, you usually end up with a significantly smaller force, and he's actually attacking the rocks with a cannon. That's a really good move, which I like. Now he can just fly over with the mothership core and kill the rock tower, which lulls this 3rd base off, and he will be completely safe. It doesn't have so much HP. I see here Batetoshko just crazy droning.
Yeah, as well as adding some extractors and putting down the roadshore, and he also has his lair almost complete, so he will be probably doing a lot of macro style after he finishes droning, because we still see him droning. And getting the map control here, he just moved the links away from the entrance of Sweps base. He positioned them there so he can see if his opponent is going somewhere out, and still positioning all those overlords around his base. Very, very good positioning by Toshko here. Also, he'll scout with this overseer. And actually, yeah, there is only Robo for now with those present. 9 roaches actually in the production tab we see.
Yeah, I think we'll be seeing a really, really strong attack by Toshko because he has no evolution chamber whatsoever. He spent most of his drones mining minerals, he was using his drones to mine minerals, just now getting more gas, no evolution chamber, so the attack will be really, really hard to hold here for Sweps, I think. He probably will just make an initial attack and get a fourth behind it, while adding some drones, so I'm expecting him to be quite ahead very soon.
Looks like Sweps will try to do the old thing with the prism and the sentries, but yeah, he goes just around one overlord, so Toshko knows that there is a warp prism, as well as he's moving on with the roaches, so Sweps will have really hard time not having anything. He should do his first warp in here in the main.
He's getting cannons.
And yeah, but still, I don't think this would help.
That's probably the ugliest wall of I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Well, these forces by Toshko, they're being extremely effective and they're delaying the push of his opponent.
Yeah, also Sweps left just now got to the prism and will try to do something, but there are a lot of Hydras in the production tab. They will hit somewhere around, and those sentries won't do anything here.
One link there just on red HP, taking 3 kills, now probably a 4.
Yeah.
These roaches, they're killing a lot. Whoa, just this attack was a disaster.
Well, still Toshko managing to defend here, losing 2 queens, but still managing to defend this, and he'll have no problem. A lot of Hydras coming in the production tab. He'll probably counter-attack and finish this game, because having a lot of higher drone count at this point of time, having all those upgrades as well as an infestation pit as a follow-up, so very solid play by Toshko. While his opponent lost a lot of stuff here, lost a lot of probes as well, while trying to defend. He lost all those sentries and just now warped 4. He didn't have any by the time. But Toshko still has not many Hydras, so he'll have to pull back. And he'll scout once again with this overseer, making sure there is nothing special here. We see a Robo Bay, of course, below the robotics facility. Toshko will probably scout it also, and he's going for the hive and pumping some more Hydras. Hydra range will be also ready in a couple of seconds. Not going for a 4th base actually by now, which is, I think he should be doing it.
Getting his evolution chamber at the 13-minute mark, really interesting.
Yeah.
And the fact behind it is that he was expecting this aggression and just wanted to crank out as many units as possible, and that's why he did. Now he can just slowly invest his resources into getting his units more cost effective, and that's what he's doing. He already has a hive, so no Colossi will be any problem for him. Yeah. The reason for that is because Vipers will just pull them, and Blinding Cloud usually rips Blinkstalkers apart. So everything is going really smooth here for Toshko, while Seps on his side hasn't had a third yet, because he just killed an overlord that was creeping all over his 3rd base.
And also, the only thing different from a gateway army is the one immortal he has. Everything is just gateway, pure gateway army, while Toshko has a lot of Hydras. We see 3 Vipers in the production tab, as well as some Roaches to tank the damage, and it's a huge army and a huge advantage in the supply. We see almost 100
twice,
supply,
twice the supply, and a good move here by Sweps, who builds a Templar Archives and sacks the Robo Bay tech. And he will be getting Storm and feedbacks for the Vipers and Hydras, which is a lot better decision than actually trying to go for the Colossi. So good move here. I probably won't be able to win in the game there, but definitely show some class.
Yeah, no. So Toshko is making sure the Vipers have enough energy for abducts as well as some lightning clouds probably. He still only has 3, but yeah, 3 will be enough I think. He has a huge army at going at 200 supply. The army supply is huge in his favor. And also having a Spire after this, if somehow Sweps tries to manage to defend, he'll go for a lot of mirrors after this. And yeah, let's see where this goes. The Zerg army is moving forward.
Well, empowers the Temporal Archive.
Yeah, and the storm is at 97. Oh my god. Very
That's
good
a horrible,
sentries, but still. Very good force field, but still. Yeah.
a horrible place to build your Templar Archives, man.
Yeah, very, very bad. With those high Templars and this positioning, he could manage to do a lot of damage.
Imagine if he had 5 storms right now.
Yeah, at this positioning here, he could do a lot of damage. But still, Swaps, yeah, will probably GG and quit soon because...
Oh, I'm so sad we won't be seeing a storm. He picks up the High Templar and he pulls
the
his
Dwarf
prison.
Prison.
Oh, nice. Nice. So, a really strong push here, which will be the end of Sweps in this best of 3.
Yeah, he'll have to play the loser of the other match, which we'll be now following, of course. Like I said earlier, it will be Jinsus against Purple, so another PvZ, another awesome PvZ here. Let's see where these guys are, if they are here, and we could go into the game. So, good games. We just started. I'm really enjoying the stuff. I also really like that I fixed this echo stuff, man.
Yeah, I'm really glad too.
It was really annoying.
I actually finally came out of the tank that was full of water.
Yeah. Alright, so we're waiting for an invite here. I'll check by the time what's going on with the Bulgarian stream.
I see some interested viewers who are asking us about Pendek esports.
Yeah.
What should I tell them? It's a secret, and Batetoshko will tell you if he decides to, because he's the
leader. If you need more info, contact him.
He's the leader, and
He's
I'm not
the
sure
boss.
if I'm allowed to say anything about it.
Yeah, we should not share any inside info, guys. Sorry.
Like how many digits after the first number salary he gets from Pendek esports. Of course, that's a joke for now.
So yeah, we're waiting for an invite, and Purple just said we're about to start. So yeah, they will be starting soon. I'll refresh the bracket. What happened to Stack and Dredge? I'm really curious, as well as I'm really curious about Batman and Leo, because yesterday I saw a lot of good games by Leo playing against you, MetHiX. He really showed us that he has gone a lot higher in his PvZ matchup, or actually ZVP matchup. So yeah, I really expect a good result from him here against Batman.
But he lost the first game, which is as seeing his match results. The last game on Whirlwind,
Really?
Batman in a 19-minute game he managed to win.
Okay, so what about Stacky and Dredge? Let me check this.
Oh, I'm expecting a win for Stacky Man here. Let's see how did that go.
Oh my god.
Well, 2 wins for Stacky Man, so he won 2-0.
He won 2-0 against Dredge. Pretty good.
With a really impressive 240 APM.
So yeah.
So I'm looking at Genesis, and he lost the first game against. Whoa, sorry, I was looking at something wrong. They were practicing. Genesis and Leo were practicing PvZ before an hour ago, and I thought that was Genesis's game, but he hasn't played any of his games.
Yeah. Alright, so we'll just...
We should be watching Jesus against who was it, or from Group A? Just a second.
Jesus against purple. Jesus against purple.
Yeah, so. Should I write to them to start?
Well, I rolled them already, but... hopefully, we'll start soon, because, yeah.
Yeah, Stackyman wins 2-0. It's like the WCS format, right?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, winner of each best of 3 plays with the winner of the other.
It's a good format, I really like.
Yeah, it's probably my most favorite.
Alright. So yeah, they're varying the maps, and probably will go soon. And a lot of stuff going on here actually. So when is actually Intel Extreme Master starting? Let me check. It's starting in 2 hours.
Yeah, almost 2 hours.
Yeah. Alright. We'll see where we go. So basically, after this we'll be watching the loser of this game, or I'm not sure what will be first, but still. We could watch the winner of this best of 3 of Jinsus and Purple against Batatoshko, or we could watch the loser of Jinsus and Purple against Sweps. But we will still probably try to cast as much as possible. So, okay, I've got an invite.
Oh, I'm tuning into you. Okay, this would be really interesting in my opinion.
Yeah, definitely.
I am expecting an aggressive build from Jinsus, while Purple likes his Mutalisks.
He really likes those mirrors. We'll see, we'll see.
Oh, Murder Core is also tuning into us.
Well, did they
I
already
guess
cast?
they will be casting the same game as we will.
Well, they should be casting the other group. Yeah, he just came here to cheer for his both teammates.
Oh. Yeah.
Alright, so we'll be jumping into the first game between Jinsus and Purple. It will be on Belshire Vestige PVZ. Like we said, both players, they're teammates, they know their styles pretty good, so it will be a lot of fun to watch, I'm sure. And spawning here in the upper left corner of Belshire Vestige, we've got Jinsus from Aggression Gaming. And spawning here at the bottom right position, we've got the Purple from Aggression Gaming, who is spawning as the green Protoss. Why you're purple and you're green? Alright, so...
It's because of the creep. Creep is kind of purple, so... it all makes perfect sense.
Yeah, alright. So Jinsus will be dropping down the pylon down. Probably won't be going for a gateway. Yeah, probably Forge Expand or Nexus first. We'll see. He sometimes goes for a Nexus first.
Actually, he goes for Nexus first, like exclusively 95% of his game. If he doesn't proxy, he goes for a Nexus first. Oftentimes, he does it blind. I'm really kind of scared of the position of this pylon. Could it be actually blocking?
Yeah, it could be possible, but we'll see it.
It's either completely next to the Nexus or blocks it a little. certainly hope we don't see such a
Yeah.
a ridiculous mistake so early on. Chrono boosting his probes, sees no pull and will move his probe towards the natural of his opponent just so he can block any incoming hatcheries. Here goes Purple with his drone, gonna fight probably a little over it. He will try to establish his hatchery, but Jinsus will do as much as possible to deny it, while getting most probably his Nexus, because he has already 400 gas at 17 foot. That's exactly the build. Still though, Jinsus doing pretty a lot worse than Sweps did in one of his games, because Sweps actually managed to deny the hatchery for long enough to put a Nexus in a forge before that.
And yeah, the Nexus is okay with the pylon, we see the forge as well, so everything looks fine for now.
Yeah, very good for both players, managing to set up their game. We'll probably be seeing a third hatchery any moment now by Purple.
Yeah. And of course Jinsus comes back with the probe. He should definitely make sure there is a third, because if there isn't, he should prepare for some aggression. And there is no drone, actually, going for the third.
Oh, I don't like the position of the cannon.
Oh, now there is a drone.
I'm not really sure that cannon is in the right spot. Still, probably a good wall off. It will be finished with a cybernetic score.
And Purple still not getting a third. Will it be some kind of aggressive?
He'll get it after the second queen at 4:30. That's a little bit later, but it used to be done in the past in Wings of Liberty. So playing a little bit older style, if I could say it like that.
Purple almost getting the probe, but still, yeah, it managed to come back into the base, and Jinsus dropping down the cybernetic score, having both the simulators in the main, mining with them. And yeah, here is the third hatch from Purple.
Yeah, a little late. He had like 400 minerals down when he put it down.
Yeah. So it will be a lot of droning now for the Zeg player. We'll see where Jinsus goes after the cybernetic score is done, what tech he'll choose, what he'll try to do. We see some good overlord positioning here, or actually it's only one overlord, still the second one hasn't come from the bottom side of the Jinsus main, but yeah, he'll try to scout to get some info here.
Jinsus chrono boosting his +1 attack
yeah.
without actually getting the warp gate.
Oh.
He got the warp gate like 30 to 40 seconds later, so probably he's rushing +2. There is no other explanation for this. If he's spending all his chrono boost on the ground weapons, he should be getting a Twilight Council pretty soon, because you won't be needing such an early +1 if you don't have warp gate. Most probably rushing for +2 is just more logical. Yeah, we're seeing a Stargate now.
Stargate now, yeah.
With
Pretty
two
strange.
zealots having +1. That's probably the strangest build I've ever seen.
So he'll try to do some damage here with those zealots, with those two and the second and the third one coming after them, as well as the mothership core. He'll try, and he already forced 10 links, and we see as well as the roach warren. So yeah, he forced a lot of links here, which is a good move here by Jinsus. He's also going for third base. He managed to put down a pylon, and good time warp here if he does some damage to the queen. Yeah, couldn't manage to do a lot of damage here, but still, yeah, he's killing a lot of links. And
Those zealots have +1, man.
+1 attack, yeah.
Oh, why did he
Oh,
not micro that queen?
He killed the queen, also very good. This will be pain in the ass here till the third queen comes, because he could try to kill those two drones actually with the mothership core, but still putting down the third nexus, as well as putting down some phoenixes.
Yeah, and a really greedy build. He made aggression, get a really fast tech, and got a really fast upgrade, and then he got a third base. Like, that's probably the greediest in my
Yeah,
book.
very greedy, but still looks fine for me.
Yeah, looks really safe.
It looks safe because there isn't anything in particular that purple could do at any point of time. We see a lot of links here, but we see a great wall here. One of those cannons could not be surrounded any time by melee units, so it's very good. Now the second one, very good wall here. Purple will try to do some damage probably with those links, but it will, I think, it will be fine for Jinsus. And we see a Twilight console by Jinsus as well as the robotics facility.
Now he decides to get two techs at the same time.
He's going for a lot of tech trees here at this moment. Oh, very good pylon positioning here by Jinsus at the last time, and as well as the Zealot after that. And
now
he's still doing some harassment with the Phoenixes. There are still only 3, but yeah, he manages to do something.
He will take this queen with a second lift, and probably will try to get the other queen. Yeah, gets it, and probably some Hydras should come in and deflect those Phoenixes. He can make another lift. Well, under the Spore Crawler, he's probably gonna lose that.
Oh, he looked at Phoenix. Oh, he also... The queen also
drops the queen down on the ground, but still he has a really decent macro going on, because look how many workers he has. He is almost to the number of workers that Purple is. I'm expecting Purple to get a Spire after some Hydras being made.
He tries to catch this queen also, but there come the Hydras. He should definitely go away with those Phoenixes.
He should just sack it.
Oh, he lost 2 more Phoenixes here, losing a lot of Phoenixes.
He should just sack the queen, because the queen isn't worth a Phoenix for sure, because Phoenixes cost a lot of gas.
Yeah.
Purple on his side saturated third bases with a lot of drones, perfect saturation, and will probably be going for a Spire. I know I say that too often, and yeah, but he makes me wrong at this moment, and just puts up an infestation pit, probably for Hive and Vipers. A really potent combination of units is actually getting some Hydras and getting the Hive, getting a few Vipers, and taking to Ultras. Because Ultras break force fields, and they're really effective against Colossi. And it certainly makes a really good composition to fight all the Protoss army. Let's see some links here, trying to harass.
We're seeing some Void Rays actually from Jinsus, which is also a good option, I think. But yeah, he goes for Colossi as well. I've seen this a lot of times actually, from Protoss. Is going as well from for Void Rays as well as Colossi, and not bad here defending by Jinsus.
But Purple has a lot there and killed sentries. He killed an Immortal, I think. Now he will cancel the +2, which will be really bad for Jinsus here.
Yeah, definitely.
And with only Void Rays that don't deal extra damage with their charge, because I'm sorry, Hydras are unarmored.
Yeah.
He could be in a lot of trouble. But actually the Colossus comes out.
But still, if he could save the Forge, it would be a lot better.
There is a queen that just shift-clicked around the map and
just decided to come here.
Yeah, got slain.
We see a lot of High Templars here being warped in by Jinsus. So he'll have a lot of solid army. 3 Archons, 2 Void Rays.
2 Forges now, building 2 Forges at the same time, like a really scary deadball. Really scary deadball. I'm wondering, those Hydras, they should be doing some economic damage, otherwise that deadball will become too strong. And with the low tire units Purple has, he would be in a troublesome moment.
Yeah, he got the 4th base, still not many drones there. He'll only of course try to saturate the gas stations at first. But still looks like Jinsus is building a really solid deadball, so he should definitely... He's adding actually at this point of time some Vipers, which is good, but still he needs some...
Oh, this deadball is pretty big, and I hate it when Protoss players build a deadball and forget to build 2 sentries, to add 2 sentries. Imagine if he had Guardian Shield there, how much more effective his army would be against the Hydras.
Well, imagine if he had a Mothership Core.
Oh my god, yeah, he was the Protoss player who never made a Mothership Core, right?
Jinsus is the guy who is not making Mothership Core.
Whoa.
It's crazy, but still, you see, he managed to do a lot of stuff. Imagine if he has a Mothership Core.
These this ground army for purple here is pretty unupgraded when it comes to armor. So these Void Ray Colossi and Archons will be slicing through that with that +1 attack, soon to be +2, and +2 armor actually. So really good on the upgrades here for Genesis. I want to see good Blinding Clouds. So Blinding Clouds are a lot more important, I think, than just
updecked. Well, still no Blinding Clouds. He updecked one Colossi.
Purple just crushing through this, I think. Yeah, just crushing through this.
He's doing a lot of good job here, even though the Colossi was behind, but still.
Colossi will be chased here and probably killed. Will he pick it in the prison? No, he didn't do that.
Still, if there was a Mothership Core here dropping some time warps, and it will be a lot different.
That Spire, could it be for Broodlords? It's really possible that he gets some Corruptors, and then because he has the Hive already, he just needs to upgrade to Great Spire. And a really strong force here by Purple, just crushing through this.
A lot of reinforcements came, and they're still coming. We see a lot of units here in the production tab, and he'll
this stream of units. These links have +1 armor, so they will be able to endure more damage.
And huge advantage in the supply here by Purple. So yeah, Jesus lost this really expensive farming, and it will be really hard to make it once again. We see some Zealots here going probably for this 4th base for Purple, but he's in a really bad spot, having like 80 supply less than his opponent, and the
Greater
Spire is almost complete. Yeah, actually not almost, but yeah, still at almost 50%.
Void Rays aren't really that good against Broodlord Corruptor tech. I think you need some Tempests to actually deflect the Broodlords. Still, I don't see a way for Jesus getting out of this tough situation. He has his upgrades going. +3/+3 would really help a lot. But 4 bases with 8 gases, that's a really strong situation for the Zerg to be in.
Yeah. So yeah, here comes more
Vipers.
Yeah.
They will he should be making a couple of High Templar just for the feedback, so he can feedback the Vipers, because no use in having 2 Colossi when he has 2 full energy Vipers. They will just pick him up. Oh, nice Blinding Cloud here.
Yeah, very good Blinding Clouds.
Nice Blinding Cloud and a really good flank.
Really good
wonderful flank
here.
Just really good play by Purple, I have to say. I'm really impressed.
He definitely killed all of his opponent's army, dropping down below. 80 supplied, and this is GG.
GG, well played. Really solid play. Textbook Zerg there.
Getting solid play by Purple, definitely.
8 gas, getting the Zerg to 8 gas, that's a really strong thing.
So Purple takes game 1, and we'll be jumping into game 2. Really good games by both players, but yeah, there were some things by Jinsus that weren't just better, and Purple managed to win. I'm really curious about that Mothership Core. It's crazy, guys. Why he's not?
Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you do it? Recall is like probably the game saver of StarCraft. I mean.
Yeah, you could do a lot of aggressive moves and still manage to recall back as soon as you need it. Time warps, of course, in the Photon Overcharge.
Photon Overcharge.
Yeah, there is nothing that could be bad for you.
You could just make it and leave it and not use it until probably Mutas fly in, and they would still be the Mothership Core would still be useful a lot for its cost.
Yeah.
So Jesus should start making a Mothership Core. Wings of Liberty is over. We as Prolosses have closed that dark page from our history, and we're looking forward to finally winning a tournament when it comes to the global scene, because Prolus hasn't been doing very well.
Whirlwind will be the second map, so this is a very good map veto by Purple. So yeah, going into the second game, while he won the first one, I'm sure he feels a lot of comfort here in Whirlwind, but we'll see Jesus with this open map on Whirlwind without using any Mothership Core. Man, he'll have a hard time.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not really sure how he managed to defend that white choke to
Yeah,
first
exactly.
base. without the time warp.
But still, both players, I think, right? Oh no, purple still not in the game.
Jesus wants to start without purple, it seems.
Looks like, yeah, it will be better for him. But still, both players teammates, showing us great StarCraft 2 moments, and yeah, going into the second game. Both players pretty cool guys, actually.
Yeah, we met at LAN events. Pretty cool guys, pretty good players. Really matter players, both of them.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll be going into the second game here of these best of 3, and let me fix the scoreboard. It's purple who won the first game. Oh yeah. Okay, so spawning here at the bottom left position, we've got Jinsus from Aggression Gaming, who definitely should look forward into. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Why is he sending that probe?
Oh my god, man!
That's fucking whirlwind, man.
I was just focusing on his account, man, and you know, just wanting to say Aggression Gaming, blah blah blah, and I just saw in the minimap there is something moving out there.
But this is whirlwind, man.
What the fuck, man? Anyway, yeah.
Whoa. Whoa.
He'll do it in the mid.
How could you possibly do a proxy in the mid of whirlwind, the biggest map in the map pool? Like that zealot walking to the natural, and he doesn't have an idea where he should send that. Oh my goodness.
And
that's
looks like purple will also scout with a drone, which is very good move, because we all know Jinsus, of course. We all know that he.
Oh my god, that drone could just pass and see the.
No, I don't think it will see it, but still it will move around. Probably will meet the probe.
Well, the Overlord is scouting at the right direction, so he'll see like 10 probes in the main and realize what's going on. He saw the drone there, so he knows where to search for. The interesting thing is that purple went pool first, so personally,
he knows there's something. He probably knows there's something going on. I'm not sure, but yeah. Still, we know Jesus, even though it's whirlwind, like you said. Oh, he's also making sure his drone is outside of the view of probe, and he'll drop the hedge. Very good move here by purple. Hiding the drone below the mineral line, so the probe could bypass it. And the first zealots will be out. I think he'll make 3 at first and then send them. But still, the Overlord is getting close, man.
Like, I'm expecting at least 5, man. At least 5 for this to be crazy and
crazy enough. Yeah.
Crazy enough to work. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So purple now sees.
Purple gets only two links and a drone and a gas. Pretty interesting. Oh, here comes the second set of links. He's probably feeling something fishy is going on, seeing all that chronoboost going somewhere. With the Overlord, he sees.
Okay. Now he sees the zealots. So.
Whoa, he should get 2 spine crawlers, at least 2 spine crawlers for him to be able to stop this.
The queen just popped down.
If this works, I will be really amazed. That's spawning pool, man. Why is it built there?
And he should be really careful here. Because there are a lot more zealots coming after and after, and he'll try to do some good moves here, but you know, zealots are very powerful against small portions of links, what we see here. And just now, only the first zealot. Oh my god, the spawning pool is dead. And
he should have started it a lot earlier, seeing that it would be picked up, because now he can't make any units, he can't make any spine crawlers, he can't make any queens.
And no links as well, only drones.
Only drones. That's a really big mistake by purple, not putting that spawning pool earlier. And Jesus starts making probes. Doing the weirdest proxy in the history of StarCraft 2. And he actually comes out pretty much ahead, because he has 2 zealots at the ramp on the hold position.
Yeah, he's blocking the ramp, very good move here, as well as trying to kill the hedge. And purple sends out the drone.
Yeah, well, what for? What for?
I don't No why. Will he try to get one more hatch?
Still, Purple shouldn't panic because he has a worker more. He can just creep spread and move the spine crawler to the ramp and pick zealots from away without
Okay,
losing
so
any.
now the pool is ready. We see 16 links in the production tab.
So
But
many,
there are many zealots, man.
and they caught like 5 to 6. Whoa, that's a hell of a lot of zealots.
Yeah, right. A lot of zealots. 9 zealots against 11 links. It won't work. Just won't work.
He needs to surround the spine crawler with his workers. That's his only chance. I can't believe this worked, man.
And still purple is...
He can transfuse the
Oh
spine
my
crawler.
God,
Why
no.
didn't you? Why didn't you transfuse the spine crawler?
There
Whoa,
are
he's
some
losing
links.
so many drones. Yeah, this game is completely over. Because Jinsis can just transition out of this with the more workers. Oh my goodness. What did just happen there?
And yeah, I think GG. So yeah, Genesis with this crazy proxy gates on Whirlwind, guys. We see everything every day. We see a lot of new stuff here. Proxy gates on Whirlwind, very nice. What we'll see next? We've got a third game coming up. Actually, Genesis is already in the lobby, very fast there. It will be Aquilon Wastes, the third map. So we'll see where this goes. The score now being 1-1. Jinsus managing to tie the series.
Pulling out the weirdest move in history.
Yeah, we're waiting for you to join.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm still super amazed and stunned by how this managed to work against a pool first. If he transfused that spine crawler, he could have held it. He had the energy to do it.
He managed to do a lot of damage to those. They were 9 zealots and he still managed to do a lot of damage there. And yeah, if he transfused, if he moved the drones, if he surrounded the spine crawler, I think he would manage to defend this. But still, yeah.
He was kind of shocked. We all were.
Probably.
So I'm ready when they are. Jinsus, did he reset his league? Oh no, sorry, because I didn't still see the frame that his portrait usually is. But that's a bug that happens. Jinsus is not online. Oh, that's the reason why this bug appears.
What? You're telling me he's not online? He's the host?
Oh. Well,
Do I also have some bug or?
I don't see him in my online listing, and neither does Purple. Probably Blizzard banned him because of that gateway.
Because of this proxy gateways.
Yeah.
Okay.
They said that's not supposed to happen on the biggest map of them all, man. You're using some sort of hack. Of course, it's a little joke. He's playing fair and square.
All right. So.
Okay, he got unbanned and
he's back to fight.
He's back to proxy something somewhere.
Good luck and have fun by both players, and yeah, jumping into the third and final game between Jinsus and Purple. Those two teammates should decide who is better in this best of 3. Going on into the Aquilon Wastes, it will be a lot of fun, I think. Starting with a pretty good and solid PVC, then following with a crazy proxy gates on Whirlwind. Yeah,
I'm expecting to see carriers this game.
yeah, it will be fun, I'm sure. Alright, so fixing the score screen, it's 1-1.
Oh my goodness.
And there he goes, there he goes.
If it's not broken, don't fix it, some people say. So probably if he puts that proxy gate where Sweps did it, I will
my
be
God.
mind blown.
Oh my
I will
God.
be, that would be like a new school in Protoss understanding.
Yeah. They're making a revolution here.
No, he'll actually make a pylon and a gateway to block the hatchery. It's a
Oh,
one
yeah.
proxy gateway. He did it against Giant in Onfest,
Yeah.
and Giant kind of tore him apart that game. So
We'll see how Purple will handle it.
So one thing about Jinsus for Zerg players to note out there, he doesn't build his first pylon in his base.
Yeah.
Just know that, write that in your notebooks, and remember it.
So Purple's second Overlord will probably see the gateway anytime soon. We see an extractor here, which is really early extractor.
Whoa!
Which
Why?
is-
Why?
And Purple sees the gateway now. Purple sees the
But
gateway.
actually, that's probably the best opening you could get against what Jinsus did, because you have your speed extremely
Yeah,
fast.
He'll have those speed links. I don't think Jinsus will be able to handle them. But still, yeah. Well, let's see where this goes. Jinsus will need to make a wall, and yeah, that's exactly what he's starting to do right now. Because yeah, when those speed links hit, it will be a hard time when having a gateway in your opponent's natural.
A Zealot is already being chrono boosted while Purple doesn't have his spawning pool. I would be really mad at my teammate if he proxied me 2 games in a row.
Yeah.
I would say, we're supposed to be teammates, man. Why are you doing this to me? And
Let's see. The first Zealot is heading toward the mineral line of Purple, and the first links have been just started. There are a lot of drones actually. How much? 15 drones already. So yeah, Jinsus should go back a bit. He'll try to
he's walling off here.
yeah.
And he's building a forge, and probably a Nexus soon will follow.
And Purple here will have to bring the Queen, so he could manage to force those zealots to go away. And this time he's also upgrading the metabolic boost, and he'll do some stuff here.
Oh, no, that's
Careful.
insufficient links. That's insufficient links. He won't be able to fight that. He'll lose the queen.
Oh, he'll lose the Queen now. Yeah, he should definitely be careful with those number of
Oh,
links.
that's a really queen. Save the queen.
Save the Queen.
God save the queen.
Yeah, he managed to save it. He managed to go to the creep.
But Purple won't be making an expansion soon.
And we see a lot more links here, so he'll try to do an all-in, probably. And now 2 queens are coming. To be a second try, but those three zealots won't do here. There are a lot of links, and the speed is done now.
Look around now. Having all that space to attack these zealots. Now if he sends the... Oh no, there is already there.
There is a wall already there, as well as a cannon, and Purple sees that perfectly with the Overlord. So he decides to just kill the gateway and the pylon. He managed to drone behind this a bit.
Yeah, he made a round of drones. Really nice.
Yeah. Which is cool. Of course, Jinsus taking the second guess here, the second simulator, and let's see where this goes. Both players have around the close amount of workers. Jinsus really having a really faster Nexus, of course. He'll have a lot of, I think, a lot of more probes soon, because he has those 2 Nexuses to chrono boost from. He also has the cybernetics core, and he'll probably try to do some tech here. Yeah, we see the robo. So pretty good positioning here by Jinsus, I think. And of course the answer from Purple is those both hatcheries. He knows he should do some really greedy in order to get into the game. And we'll see where this goes.
A robo facility? It's either an immortal push or an immortal drop. Those are the things that Jinsus really likes to do. So far, I really like the way Purple is reacting to this, getting 2 hatcheries at the same time, droning like a madman, getting his gas. He gets an evolution chamber and starts spreading his creep really intensely.
Yeah, he has a lot of drones in the main. He'll he will move them to
Yeah,
the
he should
neutral,
start
to the
transferring
turret,
right now. Yeah, perfect so far by Purple. With some, I have some notes for him.
Yeah.
For
We see a War
earlier stage.
Prism. We see a War Prism from Jinsu, so he'll probably try to do some aggression here. He also added 2 more gateways, and there will be probably something else. This probe getting next to the pylon, and we see the very good positioning here by Purple actually, by these overlords, but he still didn't manage to see the
Another
additional
evolution
gateways.
chamber. Really interesting.
Are they 2 now? Yeah, they're 2. And 2 Evo chambers and a lair. What will this be? Because actually when you go for 2 Evos, you'll probably go for a roach push, and yeah, we'll see it. Because saturating 3 bases,
He will see the prism here. Did he see the prism?
Yeah, he saw it, but
On the minimap, he probably saw it. I hope he did.
Still he's
Still
moving
no
some
reaction.
links out, so probably he didn't see it. But I think he saw it now.
Yeah,
100%.
Finally,
Yeah.
a roach warren, but that's all. He'll try to force you around.
Yeah, there's only 1 sentry actually. Could not do a lot of stuff here. Those queens will try to do the. Will try to.
Twilight Council now. Oh, Jinsu seeing that this move will not be successful, he switches plan and goes for the tech. He has a lot of gateways, so now since he has the infrastructure up, it will be easier for him to head to the late game.
Yes, we see a Hydralis then, as well as +1, and he'll probably start the roach speed now, since the roach warren is complete. We'll see. He's still droning a lot, having less drones than his opponent because of those early 2 Nexus, of course, by Jinsus, but he's trying and working his way to getting the same amount of drones, and still looking around for the War Prism. But yeah, I don't think it will be of any problem for now. And going for the tech, Jinsus is upgrading the Zealot charge as well as pumping some upgrades from the Forge.
Why does Purple have so few drones, man? Jinsus has been ahead of workers for so long.
Yeah, because he's expecting some aggression and pumping a lot of army between some time, and he wants to make sure that Jesus didn't come in some unexpected position. I think that's why.
Infestation pit. Could it be Swarm Host? That Swarm Host would be the perfect counter to what Jinsus is doing, because Jinsus doesn't have a Robo Bay. He is going for an Archon charge lot army, which is melee, as you all know, and that makes them absolutely horrible against Swarm Hosts. I really hope to see some Swarm Hosts here. It would be the perfect counter. I'm not really sure if you have time though to make it. The other way to stop this aggressive move from Jinsus is probably just get a lot of roaches, because roaches deal very well against both Archons and Zealots.
And he'll have to pull the links, of course. He's already producing some roaches, here we see it in the production tab. But Jesus looking strong here with this push, as well as having the Warp Prism for reinforcement. And he'll kill some creep tumors here at first, I guess. And we see four roaches and 6 more hydras in the production tab for Jinsus. For Purple, sorry. And if Jinsus doesn't do any damage now, I think Purple will be able to handle this.
The best composition for Purple is to get like a lot of roaches now and a few hydras, just a few hydras, sprinkle in some hydras so he can DPS behind, but he needs the mid shield. He needs the mid shield, and Zerglings here won't cut it.
Yeah.
He needs a lot more roaches, and Purple leaves the game.
There was no GG, and he was probably a bit sad. Those 2 proxies, one after another.
Yeah, as I said, I would be really mad at my teammate if he proxied me twice in a row.
So yeah, we'll be heading into the next game, which will be Jinsus against Toshko, and yeah, it will be after that. We'll go for sweeps against Purple, or I'm not sure actually which we should go for it first.
Well, we should probably see the. there was a logic behind that, and I wonder what was it. I think it's better to start the winners match, seeing who advances out of the group, or we could watch the losers match, seeing who is out of the group. I'm not really sure. Maybe it's completely random, so we just have to pick one.
Okay, so if Purple and Sweps are here, or Toshko and Jinsus are probably here actually, and don't know where it should go, but yeah.
I think Toshko Jinsus would be a really interesting match, so maybe we should tune into that.
Okay, so let's tell them. Let's tell them we'll cast their match first, and oh, I'm really sad to see that Batman won 2-0 against Leo. I was really rooting for Leo in this first matchup, but hopefully he'll go better against Dredge.
Does this mean we will see Stakiman against Batman? Huh?
Yeah. They will.
Oh, that will be pretty interesting.
They're actually already playing on the second stream, on the Bulgarian stream. Oh. They're already into the first game.
I'm really wondering whether Jesus will start building gateways all around the map against Batitosh.
We'll see that. We'll see this soon. Eventually. And yeah. Toshko didn't answer me. I'll message Jinsus as well. And we should make sure that Sweps and Purple are prepared for the next game, because after we finish we could jump directly into it.
After a long thinking, I finally understood how you can hold off that gateway rush on Whirlwind. He should have made pool at 9 foot and started sending 3 drones at every direction to scout for a proxy.
Yeah.
And this is the only way he would have known and expected that would happen. Okay, so...
they're doing the map video.
There's already a game.
Yeah, they're ready.
Joining.
So it will be Belshir Vestige, the first map.
Actually, Batitoshko really likes this map against Prolos, because it has a lot of attack roads, and you can be really offensive with Mutas, and with good spread you can engage it 2-3 places and crush the Prolos player, just like Purple did in game 1 against Jinsus.
So yeah, it will be the first game between those two players. Of course, best of 3 once again. Batitoshko getting against Jinsus on Belshir Vestige. So first game here, and spawning in the upper left corner we've got Batitoshko as the red Zerg player, and spawning down in the bottom right we've got Jinsus from Aggression Gaming, who managed to win 2 games against Purple with a bit of cheesy, not a bit of, actually very hardcore proxies, and now it's focused against his games between Toshko, and the winner of this game goes to the next round, I think. If you want, you can check the brackets in the description tab, and we see that Jinsus will be probably once again going for a Nexus first, as long as we saw that on Belshir Vestige against Purple, and he's scouting after the pylon. And I think that Toshko will go for 15 pull. Not sure what he'll choose, but yeah, I think that will be it.
No doubt in my mind.
Yeah.
Absolutely no doubt in my mind. Having probably watched the games against Jinsus, of Purple against Jinsus, he probably is aware that some form of aggression could come pretty early on. And he gets the pool with a completely standard time.
Yeah.
Some probe harassment here. just trying to deny some time for the probes to mine by hitting them in the back with an electric shock.
And Toshko will be going for the hatch, and actually Jinx is missing the drone here and won't be delaying the hatch. And Toshko will drop it down. There was a bit of delay here, around 100 minerals, guys. What's going on? What was that?
I'm not really sure.
Jesus went for almost 600 minerals, didn't put down the Nexus, and suddenly decided to go for Forge Gateway pylons. Oh, the pylon is blocking! Oh my god, that's the thing. That's the thing, guys.
Oh my goodness, Jesus, for the first time he doesn't build his pylon in the enemy's base. He misplaces it and blocks his Nexus.
Oh no. That's pretty sad.
Oh my goodness.
I was shocked what happened there. Why he had so many minerals and didn't put down the Nexus first, and then I realized that the pylon is blocking.
Actually, Jesus defeated himself single-handedly in this game.
Oh crazy, guys.
But Toshko just probably laid on his back and
Toshko,
relaxed and said, pretty easy win.
Yeah, he decided it. I'm curious to see Toshko's face when Jesus went out of the game. Probably a lot of things went through his mind.
He was actually eagerly awaiting to see the replay because he was expecting a 3 proxy gate somewhere.
Yeah. So yeah, we're jumping into the second game, a really fast first game, and Toshko has already the lead in game 1. So Frost will be the second map, and Jesus should try to tie the series if he wants to continue here.
Svetoslav Georgiev here says that Jesus rocked him a lot today for laughing, and I have to say it also did us, especially with this game. It really made things a lot more. I'm sure now he will go for a gateway opening just so he doesn't block his Nexus.
Yeah, he'll make sure not to block his Nexus. Never again. Oh.
I remember that I had that. Yeah, look at it. He's going for a gateway expand, and I had that concern in his first game against Vorpal.
I remember that.
But that didn't happen in that game, and now it actually did. So pretty fun.
Yeah.
But Toshko with that trademark extraction trick here of his.
He really likes this, and yeah. We'll see where this goes. I'm really interested. We'll see Jesus going for a gateway opening, where the mothership core is pretty important. Will he use it?
I doubt it. I really doubt it. I'm not really sure how will he get a gateway expand without a mothership core.
Yeah, that's that's what I'm talking about. It's really important.
He will get a Zealot and 2 Stalkers and be offensive with the Stalkers. Oh, 2 gas. That makes me think a Mothership Core might be seen in this game.
Oh.
And a suddenly wild Mothership Core appears in Jesus' base.
Oh. We're having a lot of fun here at the Vorpal Challenge. Having a lot of fun games here to watch. And crazy stuff going around.
We saw... Pylon defeating Jesus in the first game.
Yeah.
1-0 for the Pylon.
The Pylon won the first game.
Really interesting here, hatch first from Batatoshko, followed up by gas and a really late spawning pool. That's kind of a new school build that I'm facing so often in the ladder. And the few games that I've played with Batatoshko on ladder, he always opens for this opening. Goes for this opening on this map.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you if this is only on this map or just...
it's exclusively on this map because it's a 4-player map,
really
but and it has a really opened up and far away 4th base. So sorry, a 3rd base. So it's really harder to actually connect it with creep. That's why Zergs prefer to get the speed so they can deny any attacks.
Yeah.
And it's a really good build. And here, no mothership core. I'm really oh my goodness. There is a mothership core being chrono boosted in this game.
We see a mothership core from Jinsus, guys. This is history
This is Inception.
Yeah. And Toshko is moving out with those links. He'll scout, he'll look for some probes, he'll gain some info if there is something special going on. And yeah, we'll see. He'll scout his opponent.
Any moment now, I'm expecting a third base by Toshko. Any moment now, like 15 seconds from now, maximum, he tends to send a drone towards the third base and get it. He tries to synchronize it with the completion of the Zergling speed. We see Jinsus chrono boosting his warp gate research and just walling off. Pretty standard there. A mothership core proudly floats toward through the map. He gets a forward probe. Probably will plant some. Oh my goodness! These. Oh, he walled off. Really nice move there by Jinsus.
Yeah.
The problem is that he has to warp in now units at the back of his base, and he still kind of not synchronized his timing of the pylon and the warp gate research. So he will have to wait some time before he can warp.
Where there are a lot of links.
Yeah, but Toshko hits towards exactly where the pylon is. Whoa. Someone tell Toshko to turn off the map hack. It's really obvious.
That was crazy, yeah, he found the pylon.
Like that was some spider sense or something, I'm not really sure.
Sixth sense here, yeah. Yeah, and he'll manage to kill the pylon as well as the zealots here with all those links. He has the Roach Warren, which he'll probably use if Jesus forced the forces aggression here, but yeah.
A third base almost ready for Toshko. He gave him extra 2 gas, he's getting extra and a spore crawler. That Overlord won't be able to see a lot.
And we see a Dark Shrine here. He'll put a Dark Shrine.
Yeah, Jinsus was notorious for his Dark Shrine play in Wings of Liberty. He played exclusively proxy gates or Dark Templar rushes. So I'm expecting a good harassment by him. He has another forward probe on the map, so that's a really good move. How does he manage to do that? Toshko usually denies every forward pylon.
And by the time Toshko is almost having his lair complete, having the third base done, his strength saturated.
These links, man.
And we see an Evo chamber here, one Evo actually, only one Evo chamber. And Roach speed as well as Burrow, he'll probably try to do some aggression here. When having one Roach Warren and one Evo, yeah, he'll probably do some
he's playing pretty safe, not playing it greedy. Not trying to get 2 evolution chambers for upgrades or a really crazy fast infestation pit or something. He's taking it slow with a lot of drones, a really good creep spread.
Oh, he didn't manage to see the Dark Shrine here, moving with this overseer.
Yeah, but he has a spore crawler with a lot of links there, so yeah. I doubt that any Dark Templar will be able to... Oh, the link here scouts everything, being attacked even by the Dark Templar. Whoa, that's... Whoa, what is he doing, man? What is Jinsus doing?
I don't know, man, but those...
he will lose 2 Archons.
Will die. Yeah.
And in the forward pylon, that's a horribly big investment.
Yeah.
Units lost 100. Resources lost 115k. I'm sorry, 1500. Which is a lot. By Jinsus, and half of it only for Toshko.
We see Toshko here will go for a counter attack. He managed to to close those harassments, if I could say them, talk them like harassments. But yeah, he managed to deal with everything, and now has a lot of higher roach count, and he's moving here. Those darks will soon die when the overseer is here, and we see also Jesus moving out with one hallucinated Colossus, and yeah, we'll see that. But Toshko is looking pretty solid.
That hallucinated Colossus won't help him. Not one bit here, with only 2 Archons, 5 Zealots, 6 Zealots, and
just
3 Sentries. That's look at what giant force Batatoshko has. It's really big. It's the perfect counter with mass roaches, roach heavy. He hasn't made a single Hydra yet. He gets the infestation pit and most probably will start making swarm hosts, because it's really potent against this composition that Jinsus has. Yeah. It is certainly possible that he tries to go for a faster hive. Yeah, and that's what he does. He'll probably make it for the adrenal glands.
But we'll see. Let's see. Jinsus is trying to move forward.
13 roaches on the way, spine crawlers on the way, but Toshko is on top of this.
Yeah, he also has a 70 supply advantage, as well as a pretty good army advantage. Army supply is
here
twice as his. And very good time warps here by Jinsus, but will it be enough? Very good force wheels as well. But there is an army coming from the back, and yeah.
What a flank. And he has Zerglings at each base of Jinsus, so he's not worried that he has an expo. He knows that he has to defend.
Yeah, that's a GG. Toshko taking the second game and yeah, finishing this quite easy. At least when Jinsus lost the first game against himself. But still, yeah, Toshko is moving forward. Let's see where he goes. I'll just hit the refresh button on the bracket, and I'll make sure that yeah, he'll be playing against the winner of
Purple and
no. He went to the finals, Toshko, with this win, and he'll be facing the winner of the loser bracket of Group B. This he'll be facing.
I see.
Yeah, and I'll just grab.
Who will be Jinsus facing? Because he won the first match, lost the second, so he should be facing the.
Yeah, he'll face the winner of Sweps and Purple.
Oh yeah, we should tune into that. It will be pretty interesting.
But first, we should go to Sweps and Purple. And Sweps messaged me during the game that Purple wanted to forfeit his match, which is kinda sad.
Yeah, it's really sad. Why would he? He still has chances.
Those proxy gates, man, killing esports.
Yeah.
So let me see. I just messaged Sweps. Let's see where we go, and yeah. So Toshko will have a good break here. He won his 2 games easy.
Leaving him the easier opponent, I think, in the next round, in the finals.
Yeah.
Because he has to play from the winner of the losers match, I think, something like that, alongside those lines.
Yeah, what's up with Stucky and Batman? Let me check Stucky's match history. I'm really curious about this.
Well, 1 loss there and 2 losses there for Batman. So 2-0 for Stucky Man.
Alright, so Stucky is the second guy going for the finals. He will be facing of course, after Sweps and Purple play their game, their winner will be playing against Jinsus, and the winner of their match will face Stucky in the second final. And actually, I thought that we'll have a lot more games for today, but still things are getting pretty decent already. And we have two finalists here, which I think they are pretty expected, both Staki and Toshko.
Yeah, like they were the main contenders for this.
Yeah. So everything is pretty cool. Okay, so I guess we'll now jump into if Purple forfeits his match, we'll be watching Jinsus against Webs, which is really awesome actually. And sorry guys for this light here in the camera, but the sun is really awesome here in my place. I really enjoy it. It's already mid of October, right? And we still got some good sun. And I'm a bit bright here on your
Gypsy
screens,
summer,
probably.
gypsy summer, as
Yeah.
we say it in Bulgarian.
Yeah. And all right. So
Who is Leo playing against? He lost 2-0 to Batman.
Leo, let me check. Leo is playing Dredge,
Oh,
and they're actually playing at the moment.
yeah, because I didn't see any games before, after the games with Batman. So I was expecting he was in a custom game, so most probably he will be playing with his opponent, which seems to be Dredge. Dredge, ZVZ specialist with some unorthodox strategies there.
really.
Could be interesting.
Really interesting strategies there by Dredge, definitely. But yeah, okay. Let me check what's going on, because I should report to the admins. Yeah, they said okay. Well, sorry for Purple, he's forfeiting his match, so we'll be jumping into Sweps against Jinsus. So so they will go for a map veto, Jinsus and Sweps, and we'll jumping into the game once they're done. So yeah, I'm taking a look actually at the game between Leo and Dredge. And I don't know why Murder Core isn't using the score screen. Probably he didn't know how to use it, because I sent him this overlay, and at first I didn't know how to use the score screen. I didn't even know there is. And yeah, I went to the options and saw some cool stuff there. So what else? Let me ask the admins if the finals are still best of 3. So we can make sure that. Yeah, they're best of 5, so these final matches will be best of 5.
So Stakiman moved on, and he's the first place in his group. That means he wouldn't be playing with Batatoshko, right?
Yeah, they're in the different finals.
Yeah, so that's a really good outcome in the end, because it would be a shame if.
Yeah, I think it's the perfect situation for the brackets as well as the group stages. Everything is pretty normal. There isn't any unexpected things going on. And yeah, Bulgarian players will be fighting next week against each other, of course, and against Elfi and Deshi. Will be joining.
Last night we were watching actually Deshi's stream.
Yeah.
He streamed a little on Team Liquid, and he looked frighteningly solid with a heavily macro-oriented style.
Yeah, he played a lot of games against Protoss, and he was looking very good.
Yeah, he almost lost none, I think. Only one game or so.
I think, yeah, he lost only one.
Yeah, so pretty frightening. Elfi, on the other hand, is he, after his DreamHack run, getting that top 4, I think, or top 8, he was the only one who managed to sneak in a spot between all these Koreans. So nobody dares underappreciate Elfi, because he's really good. Not his people seem to mock him, including myself sometimes, for his slow mechanics. But he has a flawless decision making, really flawless decision making, and perfect execution of the builds he makes. So he's scary.
Yeah.
Scary. Looking forward to seeing him play live.
So, guys, we'll be jumping into our next best of 3 between Jinsus and Sweps. It will be the first game. It will be on Whirlwind, and actually, the winner of this best of 3 will face Stucky, and will have the opportunity to be one of the invited players for the Vorpal Bulgar challenge, which will take place next week here in Sofia, Bulgaria. Everyone who is around or wants to come is invited. You could get a lot more info in the website. And yeah. Okay, setting the scoreboard. And spawning here at the bottom right position, we've got Jinsus from Aggression Gaming. And spawning here at the upper right position, we've got Sweps from Team C. Two guys that are known, they really like cheese. And yeah, they're facing now each other. We will see something special here. I'm really curious.
I'm calling it here. Jinsus opens for a 15 Nexus.
We'll see.
I'm calling it. I have a 3 level I can give to this bet.
Okay. Sorry, guys. And
Jinsus just can't play a really straight up solid game. He likes to take really big risks. Either it's a proxy or either it's something that's stupidly greedy. That's always how his builds are. He switches between those and very often catches his opponents off guard because they're trying to defend themselves from some aggression. Suddenly he builds a 15 Nexus and is so ahead in the end.
And he's
he's
still not going for a gateway. He could probably go for a next.
Look at how many probes he's killed up there.
Yeah.
It's a Nexus.
It's good I didn't get into your bet.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And Sweps is scouting.
That's even a 17 Nexus, which means his gateways will be at least at 17.
That's crazy, guys.
Yeah, that's really crazy. He should be going 2 gates. Oh, is he playing against Zerk now? Maybe he's stuck in time thinking he plays against Purple now. A gateway here. I'm expecting a second gateway and a gas. That's how it should be done, so you can defend any attacks. The good thing for Jinsus here is that Sweps is scouting in the wrong place.
Yeah, he will scout him at.
Another interesting thing to notice is that Sweps sent his probe to the watchtower, seeing if there were any proxies.
Yeah.
So he's pretty scared. And a forge here. Oh my goodness, I've never seen something like this. Jinsus just rocking my world today.
He's showing us some new builds here, definitely. But we'll see how Sweps managed to react while he sees it. Will he go something aggressive? As long as he'll know that the gateways will be a lot faster, will be a lot slower.
Will he go bananas and attack like crazy?
Yeah.
Or the bad thing about Sweps here is he's going for a DT rush. And going for a DT rush against the person who has his forge fast expand on, because
it's just crazy.
Because this is a forge fast expand in a PvP, guys.
Everything is just crazy here.
And he'll get a cannon. He'll get a cannon. And no DTs will ever sneak in.
Oh my god! And now Sweps coming. He's coming here. He saw only the cannon. He only saw the cannon. What is he thinking?
I'm not. I wouldn't know what to think.
That's just crazy. And
you should just cancel the Dark Shrine and get an expo as soon as you can.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Why
or build a robo and drop a DT in the main. But he gets a photon cannon in the main too. So crazy play by Jinsus. So nothing like we've ever seen so far. Sweps is not making any workers at all, and he's chrono boosting his warp gate research, so he will try to be a little aggressive, but I don't think that will pay off against these two cannons.
Yeah, he saw two cannons and he's going back. And this Nexus should be up a lot earlier here by Sweps, and really delaying it a lot. And now his Dark Shrine is complete, but what he could do with it, actually pretty much nothing. He could try to do some aggression here with the Archons, but I'm sure as long as he's not having any scouting information, he doesn't know the way Jinsu started, so he won't try to do any of this stuff. He'll try to sneak the Darks, which would be kind of crazy as long as there are two cannons. We'll see. And we see a lot more gateways being added here by Jinsus.
Jinsus disregarding.
Oh, that was a very solid move here.
Oh, nice, really nice, and no vision.
That was really solid by sending
but
the Stalker in.
He has perfect base setup. He'll lose his. Oh my goodness! Run out there. Good movement here by Sweps. He will pick up the Forge, but Forge isn't really that important in this moment.
Yeah. And he already has the cannons.
That's a small pickup for two Dark Templars that are stuck in that base.
Oh, he'll actually manage to kill he can now kill the Cybernetic.
Cybernetic core. It's really. What is he doing? Why don't you attack the Cybernetic core?
Sweps, go for it.
He has his expo. He will be chrono boosting his. Come on, man. Kill that cybernetic score, god damn it!
This is just a crazy game, guys. This is just he has 3 more DTs coming in the Warp Prism, and still he's not attacking the cybernetic score. Those 2 DTs just stay here, have fun, just chilling here.
No, attack something.
Oh my god, come on, man! The cybernetic score.
Attack something.
Doesn't it look like you want it?
No, man, no, don't, no, oh my goodness, he will drop more Dark Templar. He can pick up, no, he wouldn't be able.
There is a Robo actually there.
Yeah, he would be able to pick up the pylon if he started immediately to attack it, but... Oh, now all these... actually these Dark Templar have a lot of DPS, and we'll pick these 2 Stalkers. And no mining here in the main for Jinsus. And he has the same amount of workers as Sweps does. Some warpins here by Jinsus in the main of Sweps, but he's doing pretty good so far. Yeah, he should just warp in a Dark Templar and stop looking at it even.
And what a crazy beginning of this game, guys.
Oh my goodness,
So,
yeah, and this game actually managed to stabilize, which is
Jesus is warping more and more zealots here.
I don't see why would he do that if Sweps has a dark shrine, because with a single he's still warping zealot.
Yeah, and he's not making any dark temple.
He should be warping just a single Dark Templar, and that Dark Templar would take care of the zealots and then be useful to gain map control with it. A lot of hero probes dying by Sweps, like 10 probes already.
Already, yeah.
12
the numbers
probes.
are increasing really fast, and this actually those warpings by Jesus did a lot of damage here.
Yeah, they were worth it. With 12 workers killed, they were worth it. They weren't worth it at the beginning, and if Sweps had warped in a single Dark Templar, they would have never been worth it.
Yeah.
But some mistakes by Sweps here. Jesus
And
continuing, man.
to warp in.
That
Now
guy's
he's
stubborn.
warping a sentry.
That guy's
just
stubborn.
crazy builds, guys. Just crazy.
And Sweps continuing to warp in Zealots, man.
Why not Dark Templars?
A single Dark Templar would have done it. And looking at the resource loss tab, he lost like 4k deflecting that push, which is...
He really lost a lot of stuff here, and he'll finally manage to kill the pylon, and yeah.
like 5 minutes later.
Yeah. And,
That was a really big skirmish over there.
and by the time we see second Robo from Jesus, as well as a Robo Bay, as well as a Twilight console, and doing some upgrades. Really, those warpins with those zealots made a lot of damage. He also has the lead in worker count, so it's pretty solid for him. And he still didn't manage to get a third base, and he has a drone here. He'll probably try to do it, but there is a warp prism coming with 4 zealots in it. So yeah, there won't be a third base for now, at least for now. But yeah, he has 2 immortals already, and 1 more prism is coming up. He'll have a lot of production here with those 2 robots starting.
That immortal
immediately.
drop, man. That immortal drop will be really good.
Yeah.
Probably will be. Depends on how Sweps reacts. But I think Sweps is in a bad spot right now because... Oh, actually he has his +1 on the way, which is really good. But 2 robots, man. 2 robots will inflict such a powerful push.
Yeah.
That it could kill
And
Sweps
very good positioning of those 2
Immortals, yeah. You can't come in with Stalkers there to deflect it because 2 Immortals just 2-shot a Stalker.
No.
And I think he could have picked off a Stalker or 2 before picking off and leaving there.
Well, he still managed to kill the pylon as well as 2 probes, I think.
Deny
so.
some time mining too.
As well as mining time, yeah. And very good moves here by Jesus. Very crazy game we're watching here. For this beginning and this continuing here.
I think it's a 2-base all-end here from Jinsus because he's adding so many gates. He has a Colossi there stuck
Yeah,
in the
and
back of his base. Yeah.
he was about to go for a third base, but Sweps with 2 DTs managed to cancel everything. So probably that was one of the things that made him decide to go for an all-in. And now Sweps with those DTs in his base, he sees the additional gateway, so he'll know that there is an incoming aggression. He also sees the chrono boost of the upgrades, and he'll
Picks off a pylon.
And Sweps picks the DTs, and he'll try to move away. Very good moves, actually. A small win here.
Yeah, he wins time. He doesn't win
Yeah, he definitely
anything
wins
significant.
time because those Colossi stay here in Jinsu's base, not attacking, and he's trying to establish a third base at this point of time. So yeah, he definitely needs some more time. And looking at the army supply, really Jinsus has a huge advantage here. So he just needs to 1A, and we'll see where this goes. Really good and big army by Jinsus. As well as he's having the upgrade advantage, so just very solid here. And starting from this crazy beginning of the game, going forward, and now Jesus looks really ahead.
Whoa, a giant army by Jinsus here. I don't see a way for Sweps actually holding this.
Yeah.
And +1 for
Oh, very
Jinsus,
good
well,
force fields.
Wow, only +1 for Sweps. This army is so big.
Sweps did something very good, but it's just not enough. He
it's
warped in zealots around the Colossi, trying to focus them, attack the zealots as they're closer, but yeah, didn't work out. And the Nexus will be falling, and this will be it. Sweps falling a lot of in supply.
Jinsus opened with a 17 Nexus in this game, man.
Yeah.
Into a Forge fast expand.
What's going on these days? These days of StarCraft. Very, very, very crazy game. Very crazy game. Alright, so we're ready to jump into the second game right after. It will be an Aquilon Wastes. I'm already inside, so you
coming in just a second.
Yeah, you can join me. Let's see. I'll just try to catch something fast if there is any game on the other stream. Nope. They just went out of some other game, so I'll also refresh the brackets. And
I'll be back in a minute, guys.
Alright, and by this time actually we are jumping into the second game of Sweps and Jinsus. On Aquilon Waste, like I said, Jinsus managed to win the first game after this crazy first game, guys, with these crazy openings, with this Nexus first and everything else. Why am I always disabling the sound at the beginning? Don't know. Anyway, so Jinsus won the first game, and he's spawning here at the bottom right position, playing for Team Aggression Gaming, of course, and facing his opponent, spawning here at the upper left position, playing for Team Psi, of course. This is Sweps, who really needs to get his shit together and win the second game and tie the series and go for third and final game, because this is the best of 3, which decides the player who face Stucky Man. And Sweps is scouting really early and making sure there are no proxy gates. So yeah, like I said, this is the deciding, not actually the deciding match, but yeah, this is the deciding best of 3, and it will decide who of those 2 players will go for the finals against Stucky, and then it will be a best of 5 against Stucky. The winner of this match will get the invite, one of the 2 invites here. And look at this, Sweps wants to really make sure there is no proxy gate, scouting really precisely, really wants to make sure that there is nothing special going on. And we see a gateway opening by Jinsus, which is pretty standard actually for PvP, of course, both players actually. And yeah, but yeah, it was cool that we saw Sweps scouting very careful at first, and we'll see where this goes. Both players of course go for simulator, so it will be standard opening, a standard PvP opener for both players. And Jinsus is scouting from the upper side.
Oh my god, did I hear standard?
Yeah, you
my
heard
goodness.
right, you heard right. And yeah, it's just pretty standard for now. Actually, it looks like Sweps is not using his simulators. What's going on?
Wow. And he builds his Cybernetics score before the second pylon, and then sends 3 workers at each gas.
Yeah.
Oh, that's definitely not standard.
Yeah, there is something different here.
Yeah, but it's closer to... This is the closest to standard we will ever get with these 2 players.
Yeah, definitely. Crazy games, especially between Jinsus and Sweps, is just... the amount of awesomeness is pretty high. And we see here both guys, one of them going in the upper side of the map, probably will drop a pylon, and we see Sweps also going at the bottom middle side of the map. Will there be a Stargate there?
Oh my goodness, will they both proxy at the same place?
This will be just...
Is this a Twilight Stargate?
Stargate, yeah, it was Stargate. But still, Jinsus has no
Jinsus definitely will proxy something. Oh no, he actually... Oh, he will make DTs. So this is the perfect build for Jinsus actually, because he has 2 gates and he will be able to deflect any I'm sorry, oracles, any oracles, and in the meantime he will either get blink, which is good against arcade openers, or he will get DTs, which can straight off win him the game. With the positioning of that probe on the map for Jinsus, I think most probably we'll be seeing a DT rush.
DT,
yeah, there is a probe there, so it's a DT rush. Yeah, here goes the DTs. Darkshine, yeah.
Sweps is coming here with the probe, but yeah, those two sentries didn't allow him to get into the base.
Actually, two sentries die straight up from an oracle, so he needs to warp in stalkers. Yeah, he really needs to warp in stalkers, because that oracle can just get there and spread havoc in his opponent's base.
And the oracle is complete actually. He will be moving on.
Swep's getting a forge there. He will be getting cannons in his middle line. Pretty good, by the way, I think.
Yeah, they're both learning for their crazy styles.
Oh, here now.
And the oracle is coming. We see two stalkers being warped in already, but 3 kills, 4 kills already. He'll try to kill one of the sentries. He will.
Now
he lost the energy, but yeah, he managed to kill him for HP.
Nice. That's really managed to pay for itself.
Yeah, definitely very.
He must not lose it though. It's one hit away from dying, so should be more careful.
He killed 4 probes as well as a sentry. This oracle is pretty good.
But he has no form of detect. Actually, he has a second oracle which he saves energy, and we'll know.
Invasion.
Oh, no! Wasting 30 energy for he won't have now for
invasion. But he has a cannon that's almost complete, and probably the dark will bypass. My god!
No!
Oh my god! The dark
walks in there like a sir.
Yeah, goes into the main base.
Oh my god!
Starts killing probes.
He should have envision. He should have envision and 4 energy time.
2 energy for envision. Okay, the oracle can. Okay, now he has envision. He'll try to kill the DT.
Come on.
And there it goes.
Force field.
Oh my god, come on.
Oh my god, just stop controlling it.
He managed to kill it.
Okay, so things are stabilizing for Sweps. 4 gates here. Oh, a Robo even for Jinsus. He gets an Archon. He will make a really powerful Immortal Archon. Yeah. He made it against me in... Oh my god, there's no defense here for Jinsus. If that Oracle flies in... Oh my god, why aren't you poking?
Come on, Sweps.
If he poked there and saw no defenses, he could have straight up won that game.
Yeah. And let's see, Jinsus is moving forward with this strong army. He won't have any problems here, as long as Sweps is also having most of his army into the main. He really should sneak this Oracle into the middle line of Jinsus.
Oh, he's doing that now. I think, no, come on.
Oh my god, come on, Sweps.
The earlier he does it, the less warpins Jinsus will have. So,
okay. He's starting to attack
now,
the probes.
He should attack the Stalker. He should attack the Stalker because an Oracle beats a Stalker in one-on-one battle.
There is a second Stalker.
Yeah, the second is being warped in, but no army here for Sweps. A really small army by him. Almost nothing there.
Jinsus is moving forward. It will be a really scary fight here for Sweps. The Photon Overcharge can be put down, but
okay.
The Oracle is DPSing a lot. And
he should warp in.
Focusing the sentry. Yeah, very good. You should warp in some more units, as well as Jinsus is warping 3 more Starcraft. And if he's managed to sneak, he'll kill the pylon.
The Archon goes down. That's really important, because without any Archon, Stalker Zealots actually, Stalker Immortals actually dies.
The second Oracle is coming here. The first one died, and it will be pretty close, but Jinsus will manage to deal with it.
Actually deals with it pretty convincingly here. With the second round of Warpins, he should not experience any
trouble. The Photon Overcharge just finished. Sweeps not having any army left, only those 3 Stalkers and the Mothership Core. The Mothership Core is out. He's pulling the probes, desperately trying to save his ass, but no. This will be it. Jinsus will be facing Stackyman in a best of 5 matchup, where he will will decide the first invite for the Vorpal Bulgar Challenge finals, which will take place next week. This will be really interesting. So, like I said, it will be Jesus against Takiman. So, with this match complete, guys, we're done with Group A. So, let's see what our friends from the Bulgarian casting team are doing, and if they are already finished with their games, we'll be focusing to the finals. Of course, we'll try to cast finals in both languages, so everyone could watch whatever he likes.
Leo wins against Dredge 2-0.
So it will be Leo against Batman, or
Oh, I think that should be the case.
so Leo is getting a rematch here against Batman.
Yeah, probably.
This is starting to get really interesting. But let's see. If they didn't play, we could probably sneak into their game and yeah, cast alongside with them the last match from Group B. As we had one forfeit in our Group A, so that's why we finished faster. And once again, of course, as long as we have some break, thanks a lot for joining here, guys. We really appreciate that. Thanks a lot to our sponsors. Of course, you see them on your screens. They're really supporting the Bulgarian esports, and it's really huge thanks to them.
In such time of need,
Yeah.
they're actually the ones who are showing up to help for esports in Bulgaria.
I actually watched as we are talking about esports in common. I watched an interview, a 26 interview with Carmack, talking about the future of StarCraft and WCS, and I'm really focusing you. If you haven't watched it, you should definitely check it out.
Yeah, I watched it, and it's really something that it's a must-watch for everyone, because he has a really down-to-earth and alongside with that a really optimistic view of things.
Yeah.
He thinks StarCraft is here to stay. He focuses on some of the issues StarCraft is facing currently, and some of the issues organizers are facing when they're
of course.
Tournaments. It's pretty interesting. Everyone should watch it. Carmack is a pretty cool dude.
Yeah,
with a good sense of humor.
And he has a lot of experience on making those events. He's been doing this for a lot of years, and he really knows what's going on. So, what up with Group B? Are we going to watch Batman against Leo or what? I'm going to check my friend list. Where is Leo? Oh, there he is. Oh my god. So, he hasn't played. Yeah, his last game was against Dredge. So,
Last time I think Dredge actually managed to win against Leo, or am I mistaken?
not sure.
He managed to win over Mafia, huh?
Yeah. So, what are we waiting for here actually? I see both.
I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I see both players just standing around. Why they aren't playing? I'm also seeing that there is nothing else on the other stream. So oh, we're waiting for Batman to finish a ladder match.
Oh, really? Practicing hard, eh?
let me see how much time into a game is he. Where is he? Oh, he's 22 minutes into a game already.
Whoa.
So he'll probably finish anytime soon.
Hey, the macro focus there.
But yeah. Alright, let me take a look at the stream. Everything looks pretty much fine for the stream. I'm watching a lot of... Yeah, YouTube is really doing a lot of good work here with those streaming stuff. Still needs some pumping, but still works pretty good. There were a lot of mistakes at first, which they fixed, and so yeah. So we're waiting for Batman to finish his ladder game. That's actually what.
That's what basically happened.
Yeah.
Like,
And I think he just went out of the game. So they'll probably do the map video now. And I'm really, I know, you know, as a commentator, I shouldn't be rooting for any of the players, but I'll just tell you that I'm rooting for Leo really hard. He really deserves this. He deserves his chance to fight. Of course, he'll meet for Batetoshko.
oh, that's a tough one.
But yeah, but it's still it will still, I think, motivate him a lot.
Yeah, boost
to
his
win,
confidence a
because-
lot if
yeah,
he manages to qualify for that phase.
yeah, definitely. And yeah. Hmm. Let me check what's up with.
Did they do the video at all? Or
I don't know. Probably they didn't, because he just came out of the game. But they're probably doing it at this
yeah,
time.
it's a fast thing. They should be
Oh.
over in a jiffy.
Uh,
You should be done with that. So, personally, I think Leo will get a rematch. I think he will get his revenge. And as you said, we shouldn't show our preferences here. But I also root for Leo because we tend to practice often together. He's been at my place, so I know him. I had a few drinks with him. He's a really cool person, so I'm really rooting for him managing to get out of this group. Jinx was like a boss, proxying gates and stuff. 15
Yeah.
nexus in PvP. 17 nexus in PvP actually. I've never seen that someone pull that off successfully.
mm, Alright. So probably they really did the video, I think.
It's a mythological clash between Psy and Aggression Gaming.
Yeah.
These are the two biggest esports or StarCraft related organizations in Bulgaria, and they've always fought for dominance over each other. Usually, Psy used to be ahead, but nowadays Aggression Gaming shows a more active roster
Yeah.
with a lot of people striving to improve constantly.
And as we can see, in almost every Bulgarian tournament, there are plenty of members of Aggression Gaming
Yeah, there are a lot of
reaching
players.
good spots there.
Oh, we finally see Beer Pong. Where was he yesterday? We should
And
kick his
Parting has joined Aggression Gaming. Oh my goodness. First Korean to join a Bulgarian team. Of course, that's a joke because he's just kind of stealing his nickname. So they are trying to make me explain the pendic thing. But as I said earlier, I continue to stand my ground there. You have to ask Batetoshko. He is the brain behind the organization. So more
Okay.
info, but only from him.
So yeah, we'll be jumping into the last game of Group B, guys. It will be Leo against Batman. It will be a ZVP on Polar Night. The first map will be Polar Night, of course. And yeah, it's the last best of 3 we'll watch for the day. After this best of 3, there will be 2 best of 5 matches which will decide the 2 invites for the Vorpal Bulgar challenge. So we're pretty close, actually, pretty close.
As you can see, this system that these qualifiers use, they're actually pretty effective because currently only the best of the best players are left. Like for instance, Leo, who is pretty strong nowadays. Batman, who's always been, he's traditionally strong. Stakiman, who has traditionally been strong but shines recently with a lot of playing. Batetoshko, who I doubt that there was anyone who was doubting him to qualify.
Yeah,
So,
right.
so only solid, good, established Bulgarian players.
Really, there are no special things there. I mean, there is no one here that doesn't deserve to be here. So it's really really good way of going into a brackets, then into a group stage. Very solid. I like the way, and we see that Batman is going for a Nexus first, probably at least Forge fast expand. I mean, but still, yeah, not going for a gateway opening. And we'll see probably Leo going for a 15 pool, and he lost 2 games already to Batman, so I have no idea what happened to those 2 games, but still they already have some history from today, so he should really try to make up and to fix those 2 losses he made.
I'm sure Batman has a mental edge over Leo.
Yeah.
Because losing 2-0 to someone usually kind of puts you down in spirit.
Yeah.
But I'm sure Leo really wants to qualify, really wants to perform good. So I'm expecting from him to actually put up at least a really good fight.
Yeah. So, very good work here by Batman, delaying as much as possible this hatch, but still, yeah, Leo managed to take this probe away, and his overword just came and he saw that it's a Nexus first, actually, and then there is the Forge, so he knows where his opponent is going. He'll probably soon make sure to drop down a 3rd hatch. And
An interesting position for the second pylon there by Batman. He may be afraid of some Nidus worms.
yeah, probably he's just leaving it there for some scouting info inside his base. And yeah, there is the drone for the 3rd base, as well as some links popping out, and that probe going in to make sure there is 3rd base to check this out. And yeah, he saw the drone. He knows that there will be probably a hatch, but still the drone, the probe gets seen by the link, so he should take it back. If this probe didn't get captured by the links, he could do some crazy cannon rush on the 3rd base, But still, yeah, everything will be normal and solid. No extra builds and extra craziness. And we see now the second base of Leo getting established, as well as droning pretty much behind this, while Batman,
standard,
while Batman is waiting for his cyber core, collecting gas from both the simulators in the main.
Two zealots queued up here, which is interesting decision by him. Probably he'll be making some form of an aggression early on.
No.
He starts his +1. If he now starts chrono boosting the warp gate research, that means probably a +1 4 gate pressure. The other option is just to go straight up all in with 8 gates, which is something that I think he does sometimes. But he is supply blocked with no pylon on the way. No pylon even conceived in his mind yet. Oh no, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. He had a pylon hidden next to the other pylon.
Yeah. And
he had chrono boost the warp gate, so I'm expecting at least 3 more gates. Could be even more.
Very good map awareness by Leo, I would say. He really spreads those overlords as well as links, catching one of the watchtowers. Very good positioning by him. He's also looking around with some links for some probes and stuff.
Whoa, that overlord could just miss all these gates. Okay. Does it see the edge of gates? No, still no gates in sight of that overlord.
No, he hasn't seen anything.
It's shift clicked, it should see that there are only 2 workers at each gas for Batman. He has so much chrono boost and not making any workers, that should seem pretty suspicious with all those forces around the map for...
Alright, so he sees the first gateway, he sees the second gateway, now he right clicks there. He'll know the gateways.
He will know the counter
his roach warren is almost complete, he'll pump a lot of roaches, he'll definitely need them, I think.
3 roaches so far, he needs a lot of roaches here. Yeah. No zerglings, mainly roaches.
Alright, so there is the first aggression here with the mothership core, as well as the 2 zealots and the stalker, as well as some forward pylons by dropping down by Batman, and 7 roaches in the production top. He'll make some even more.
Still no pylon, forward pylon for Batman. He has to warp in at this back pylon, which still wins a lot of time for Leo.
He has a pylon here.
Yeah, but he warps in at the back pylon, not the one that was next to the third, and that delayed him even more.
And he'll try to go to the natural here, leaving those pylons
6 roaches
below.
On the way.
And there are a lot of roaches as well as some out and...
okay, good engagement by Leo.
Oh, very good time warp here. But
good time warp, but a lot of forces. A lot of forces.
A lot of Zerg forces. There are the reinforcements here, but I think there are 8 roaches in the production top, even though just
he
Leo
needs
to pull back a little and wait for the... Yeah, there is also 8 links in the production top. So I think Leo will defend this without a problem. There are a lot of roaches coming down, and we see that Batman is continuing to commit into this push.
Why is Leo fighting without his speed? He needs that speed for the roaches and some links to be able to surround the stalkers, and this will be over. He shouldn't overcommit here. Yeah, good. Nice surround here on the stalkers with the links.
Very good time warp as well.
No energy on the on that mothership core anymore.
Core is dying.
Okay, I think he should be perfectly fine here. Yeah. He shouldn't fight under that time warp. He has the roach speed and 16 links on the way. His larva injects are pretty good. But he's fighting the stalkers, the zealots, which is a big mistake. He lost so many...
a lot of roaches here.
Oh, a lot of roaches lost there, a lot of roaches. No, he shouldn't be picking... Okay, nice around there.
As well from the back, going on a lot of links. And
nice around there.
There are a lot of also more zealots coming here to tank, and looks
he
like
lost the queen there.
Is really committing a lot. He lost the queen, yeah. He lost the queen. He'll lose in some injects, as well as some dropping on some injects on the third base, and he needs some more army here to make sure. And Batman is warping a lot more zealots, and there is, I think, really close here, but still Batman is doing a lot of damage. Still trading so far, but without that queen on the nature.
No, the units lost tab says it all, like 2k more lost for Leo.
There are a lot more reinforcements coming from Batman.
he needs to make a big ball of at least 10 roaches and a lot of links to be able to. And he keeps fighting the zealots with the links, which is a big mistake. And the zealots now are so much.
Yeah,
A lot of. They tank a lot of them.
Yeah, and he'll kill only the zealots, and the stalkers will tear him apart.
Things were looking so good for Leo, but he kind of missed micro there, made a couple of unwanted engagements.
He was so close. He was so close to defending this, really. And yeah, he really. At some point in time, he lost the queen. He lost some bad moves there by Leo.
He kind of misread the situation. He thought he would just trade efficiently and win outright there, but he didn't have any drones at the third base, and it was really hard for him to reinforce with the sufficient amount of units to actually deflect this push. Still, though, good timing by Batman. He made a lot of mistakes himself, but because the first warp in was with the pylon, which was so at the back, and that delayed his initial attack a lot. And he had to move those stalkers to the place he was attacking. But that's an extra 40 seconds. His warp gate research wasn't synchronized very well with the completion of his gateway, so he lost a lot of warp in time there too.
Yeah.
But still, he managed to beat his opponent, and we're moving on to the second game on Belshir Vestige.
It will be Belshir Vestige. Batman won the first game, so...
Yeah, so it's 3-0 so far overall today for Batman against Leo. That must be really frustrating for the Zerg player.
Alright, so getting into the second game of Leo and Batman, it will be on Belshir Vestige. And yeah, Batman managed to win the first game. Leo now should be looking all to tie the series up. And yeah, unless that, Batman will go to face Toshko in best of 5. So Batman won the first game, and spawning here in the upper left position we've got Leo from Aggression Gaming, and on the bottom right position we've got Batman from Team Psi. It was an interesting game to watch, the first game, but still it was still a lot of stuff happening for both players, doing some mistakes, but still Batman managing to win. I was really hoping that Leo could manage to handle this aggression there. But we'll see where this second game goes. Of course, it's the important thing now. Leo should forget the first one and focus on the second. As well as Batman, he has the lead already. He just needs to win one more game. You're actually breathing really hard to the microphone.
Oh, I'm really sorry.
Yeah. Alright.
Wasn't realizing that. So Batman is going for a Nexus first expand without the wall off at first. He will make the wall off on the second pylon. This is the greediest possible opening without any scouting.
Yeah,
I tend to do it a lot if I'm sure my opponent will do. And Leo does a 3-hatch before full opening, which is the perfect thing. Which is whoa.
Or no.
Why did he?
He just wanted to scout.
Oh, god damn it! I wanted to see how that goes.
Yeah, it will be really nice to see a Nexus first against 2-hatch first. This will be awesome. But,
that would have put Leo quite ahead, but since Batman is scouting,
yeah, he'll see
that wouldn't be the case in the end.
And now Leo sees the Nexus first, knows what his opponent is up to. And oh, look at this, he'll drop a macro hatch. He'll drop a macro hatch into Batman's base.
No, but
And Batman
immediately,
scouted.
immediately.
Yeah, he was
just-
scouted. And there is a forge, of course, inside the main. And Batman scouted the main of Leo, saw the timing of the pull. He knows there is anything
four
special.
probes aren't enough. 4 probes aren't enough. You gotta pick somewhere between 5 and 7 to be able to cancel a hatch, or at least make it to be on red when it pops out, so you can kill it off with something else.
Yeah.
So five probes, maybe 5 probes would do the trick. Yeah, they're doing pretty good.
Yeah, they're doing
He's
good
picking
so
even
far.
more.
Oh, he pulled even more, so he'll fix this. But yeah, he's losing some mining at this point of time, of course.
Yeah, a lot of mining just for 75 minerals, because he will cancel that hatchery if it goes on
Yeah.
too low HP. But picking his probes, taking his probes back. He should start mining gas soon, because his take will be quite delayed if he doesn't do so. He sends 2 workers at each gas once again. So what is Batman up to? What is he up to? I'm really interested.
Yeah. Okay, so
Oh, so now returns to.
now it turns to 3 for both simulators.
Interesting decision by Leo to get speed before getting his 3rd base. I think it's an overall mistake, because against Forge Fast Expand that speed wouldn't be so effective.
Yeah,
You don't need it
don't need
that,
it so
that
early.
much.
And I think Batman will go with some tech right now. Of course, he delayed the gas a bit, so he'll need some time. But we'll see where he goes now. It's
Yeah,
a Stargate.
Pretty standard and probably the safest play out of all Protoss openings against Zerg. The thing that bothers me is that he is 5 workers ahead against his Zerg opponent, which is pretty peculiar in itself.
We're
And-
seeing a lot of dronage here by Leo, which is actually pretty normal at this point of time. But yeah, Batman having the earlier advantage of the worker count.
Yeah, Leo is actually pretty good when it comes to against Stargate openers. He said it to myself that he feels most confident when seeing Phoenix openings, because
Oh,
that allows him
that's
to drone and carry the game on into the later stages.
Well, yeah, then I guess he's feeling fine so far. He also sees that +1 is being upgraded with the Overlord here, so he knows pretty much everything that his opponent is doing. He drops down the layer. He's adding one additional more extractor for now, as well as of course some more drones in the process. And the first Phoenix is out. Batman a bit of supply block here. And 3 more gateways are being added by Batman. As well as 3 spores, of course, for Leo in all 3 mineral lines, as well as an evolution chamber and a roach warren. And Leo actually sees the 3 additional gateways, so and there is a robo also, actually.
There are 2 types of openings when going for a Phoenix. The first one is to wait out to get 4 Phoenix so you can start lifting up queens. And the other way is the way Liquid Hero very often does it, and I've seen also Parting do it. Is actually get that +1 pretty fast and start showing your Phoenixes from the first, so you can kill the Overlords as early as possible. This way you can supply block him. The chance of you supply blocking him in the earlier stages is a lot bigger.
Yeah.
And the other thing is that you win map control this way, and you can warp in some zealots and force some units, and you don't have to overcommit to that. So Batman is doing exactly that at the moment, showing some zealots, bringing them back. That's keeping the Zerg on his toes, the Zerg player on his toes, and he has to be very, very careful. I'm expecting a Spire by Leo. He really likes these type of Mutatech switches.
Yeah, well, we're seeing a lot of roaches here being
Yeah,
produced.
he's afraid of an incoming all-in, and that's why he hasn't taken his
15, 6 gas, in my opinion. He even gets a spine crawler, makes no drones, only roaches.
Alright, so now he sees the zealots here.
Why are these... Oh, because of the phoenixes. A lot of phoenixes, 5 phoenixes are enough to kill a roach. Oh, he should be targeting that. Oh, okay.
But still, he's not engaging. There is a lot of Zerg army here.
A lot of roaches there. He doesn't care if he loses 6-7 more roaches from those, because he's at a better economical spot. He was denying his opponent's third base with some links there.
And he'll try counter-attack, and the roaches will come faster than the mothership core, which actually still doesn't have energy for now.
2 forges for Batman, huh?
And there is only 1 cannon, which will be pretty much sniped fast, I think.
Oh, no, this Immortal and Zealots. Oh, no. Leo shouldn't engage here. Oh, if he kills the Cybernetics core, it will be okay. Oh, he's just brutally...
Yeah, he's doing a lot of damage here.
With the brute force, he's just entering here.
He could surround the Colossi.
Colossi isn't such a big problem against these roaches because they really have a lot of HP.
He kills the Colossi.
Oh,
he'll do a lot of damage here. He's starting to kill drones, and yeah,
this is really good for the Leo. 17 drones at the same time on the way. Oh my god.
Yeah,
so a lot of workers killed. 19 workers killed so far.
As well as he's producing by this point of time a lot of drones. So very good moves here by Leo.
And I noticed that he killed also a lot of infrastructure. No cybernetics core here for... Oh, he rebuilt it at the back. Sorry. Yeah, and you were saying something. Sorry to disrupt you.
Well, I was saying that by this time Leo managed to produce. He has a 40 drone lead at this point of time. He has a macro hedge started. He'll do a lot of macro here. We see a lot of hydras being produced, as well as +2 for them, as well as the range upgrade. He has a really strong follow-up here. While Batman, he really needs to produce more workers for now, because he lost a lot. Having those 2 robot base, of course, robo facilities, sorry, will have him make a lot of Immortals as well as Colossi, but will it be enough? He's trying to do some damage here with the Phoenixes.
He has 2-2. 2-2 is completed for him, so those units are extremely cost effective. I'm expecting a really good performance by Batman in this game, though Leo has a certain lead so far. And here's a Spire from him. Expected move. He would be massing some Muras probably, maybe Corruptors if he sees a lot of Colossi coming out.
There are almost 3 already out. Actually, sorry, it's only 2, but still from 2 robos there will be a lot of them coming out. And yeah, like you mentioned, the 2-2 upgrade is really solid. Leo only has the 2 attack. He's
no armor upgrades is a big problem when you're facing +2.
That's because he only has 1 Evo for now. He's checking for third base for his opponent. Sees there is no third base, sending a changeling, which will help him see most of his opponent's army. And he's going back. He's establishing a 4th base, catching both watchtowers, having some map awareness here and there. But looks like Batman is moving forward.
10 Corruptors win Leo the game here. 10 Corruptors will win him the game. I would be really happy to see 10 Corruptors instead of 10 Mulas here. Because Phoenixes and a single Void Ray is the only... here they are.
Yeah,
here
7 Corruptors.
7 Corruptors, I would like to see more on the way.
Cancel the hatch.
Yeah, cancel just the hatch. Don't fight yet.
Oh,
don't fight.
He left the hatch.
It doesn't even matter that much. He shouldn't fight so much there.
He catches 1 Immortal, but he should really be careful not to lose.
He could hit and run those Archons. Archons are a really big problem there because they are the only thing that could deal with the Corruptors. Because Corruptors tend to clump a lot, and Archon hits are really painful to them.
Yeah.
And okay, snipes the first.
Very good time warp here by Batman.
Nice flank here by Leo though. Here come the Corruptors.
Yeah, now the Corruptors will come, and there is a lot of Immortals actually.
A lot of Immortal, man. That +2/+2 upgrades.
Yeah, doing a lot of damage though, Motors, and Batman, even though he'll lose probably the Colossi as well as some of the Phoenixes, he's moving forward with these Stalkers and these 4 Immortals. They'll do a lot of damage here, and Leo doesn't have enough
A lot of
ground
links.
force.
Links will do the trick thing, I think. Trick here, I think. Oh, but there are 0 links.
Yeah.
So much minerals by Leo. So much minerals. He's not injecting at the moment. He should be just retreating from this base and inject his hatcheries. He's not injecting. He has so much money.
Really crazy game here. Not good.
Well, 12 Hydras on the way. 12 Hydras on the way. That's really good. That's really good. He's taken a third base of himself. So far, no, he shouldn't engage here. He shouldn't engage here.
And actually, we see that Batman has no third base, so he really just needs to.
Yeah, stop this push. Stop this
push. Yeah.
It's the only thing he has to do now. He should inject because he doesn't have enough units, but he has the resources. He has so much resources, like he can make 15 more Hydras now.
Yeah, he has really a lot of resources, and by the time he's winning time here, but Batman is moving forward to the.
He will probably deny this base too. He should cancel it too and just return to the initial third base. Fighting here is not good. Fighting here.
I don't think he should fight, but
no,
he's trying to engage.
No, those are a lot of Immortals, man. A lot of Immortals. There is
a huge amount of Immortals, really. Yeah.
And these Immortals are 2/2. Whoa, he should back away here.
Yeah, definitely go back.
You know, making a lot of mistakes here. He shouldn't have been fighting there. He should have just masked up as much as possible army supply and engage in the right moment. Now he has a lot of Hydras there. Stalkers and Immortals without sentries is actually really weak against Zergling Hydra. Yeah. Zerglings surround the units in Hydra DPS. So just I would like to see some roaches sprinkled just to be able to tank the damage, and a lot of Hydras here for the DPS. Actually, upgrade wise, Leo is still hasn't researched his armor upgrade, so his units are really weak, and that could pose a big problem there. If Batman now, because he has so much gas banked up, if he transitions to Storm or Colossi and some sentries, he would be in a really good spot there.
Yeah, we're seeing that Batman is already establishing his third base, and he's going back with this whole army. He'll try to make sure that his third base is absolutely established, and he'll move forward once again, I'm sure. We see those High Templars already being added to the combo here of Batman. So yeah, Storm just now being started, which will definitely help a lot here, and having those so many gas here, he can do a lot of stuff. Third base is ready, while Leo is still trying to catch the fourth, and just now starting to mine a bit more efficient from
and
the third
12
base.
drones on the way. 12 drones on the way. Oh, so many changelings there.
And we see that Batman splitting his army, leaving only the Stalkers, as they have Blink, of course, they're a lot more mobile.
But very nice around here. Very nice around.
There is no sentry.
No time warp, no sentries. Oh, okay. 2 time warps, but these Immortals are exposed. If he kills the bulk of those Immortals, he will be in a really good spot.
But the Arcos already also being ready and really hammering.
Oh, he transported his queens there. Really nervous. I think Leo is really nervous. He wasn't injecting. Now he makes a really weird choice of getting 7 infestors. I think all that gas could have gone in a lot better ways than just getting 7 infestors. Now he loses his queens.
Yeah, he also needs some army now. Only those infestors won't be enough. He's having a lot lower.
If he just continued massing Hydra, he would have been in a better spot, in my opinion.
He's trying to focus the third base of
these
Batman
upgrades for Batman.
Yeah.
These crazy upgrades from Batman.
And actually, he did them in the beginning earlier, and he's not upgrading them anymore, and still looks how well they pay for him.
Yeah, he actually delayed his third base so much, but in the meantime, he made sure that his units are cost effective.
Yeah, definitely.
And even with a smaller economy, that he can fight cost efficient battles.
And this looks like a really hard push to stop here. By
Okay,
Batman.
no fungos here, not ready. First fungo was just ready and he threw it, and I'm not sure how fungo
Forwardly
helped here.
focusing the infestors, and there is
Neither
almost no army.
infestors. Yeah, these are two upgraded Archons, man.
Yeah, and there are a lot of Archons, and there are a lot more, two more coming in the back. And this will be it.
GG.
This will be everything for Leo and his performance in the Vorpal challenge, I think. That's GG. Batman goes to the finals. He
I
will
wasn't
be facing
expecting Batman
Toshko.
to win this match.
Yeah,
Okay.
neither was I.
Leo was so ahead. Leo was so ahead throughout a big chunk of this game.
And still, Batman manages to win and to continue forward. So, now we'll be watching Toshko against Batman and Jinsus against Stakiman. Don't know which one of them will be first, but it's those best of fives which will be finishing for today after them. And actually, these are the finals, as you probably already know, and the winners of these best of fives will get an invite to the Vorpal challenge. So, so let's decide.
Well, I would much rather watch Toshko game against the pros, just for information's sake.
Yeah.
Because I would really like to see his builds once again. Ha ha ha.
Let me check just for a second. To make sure who is casting what, and will we be all casting the two best of fives, or will split once again? Alright, so the guys said we'll split the matches. We will be casting one of the best of five, and the Bulgarian casters will cast the other best of five. Okay, let me tell them to the other guys as well. What do we want to watch? Toshko?
Well, yeah, I would rather watch Toshko. If they have nothing against that.
Yeah, I'm also okay. Let me write that down. Okay, so alright. Toshko is waiting for a map veto, and yeah, and we'll be starting soon. Mm, so we're making sure all the rules are okay. Mm, for mob videoing, as long as it's best of 5, it's not a best of 3. So two of those 4 players will be taking place at the Vorpal Bulgar Challenge Finals, which will be next week. So yesterday we had around 22, I guess, participants, and now we have only 4 left. So yeah, we're pretty close.
Just selecting a quality 2, which will advance to the next round. Jinsus, it will be really interesting to see where he builds his initial pylons against Takima.
Yeah, looks like you said, if he's doing a pylon in his main base, something is wrong.
Yeah, he's probably blocking his nexus.
Oh yeah, so hopefully Toshko and Batman will do their vetoes also, because as I'm seeing that Jinsus and Stakiel already into a game. So yeah, we'll get an invite soon, guys. So this is the final best of 5 that you'll be watching today from us, and yeah, after that the only thing that will be left will be next week, the finals. And Batman is once again away from keyboard, I guess. Oh, he's here. Since he's here, everything's fine. So they could do a veto, and yeah. Today we had a longer show. Next week it will be really interesting. Okay, so I think that they should be ready. Okay, yeah, they're still doing the map video. Well, we're waiting for an invite then.
Jinsus has already started his game with
oh yeah, and
Stakiman.
and he's doing the proxy blocking natural hatch
Really?
thing.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Jinsus, man. Jinsus being Jinsus.
Being Jinsus, yeah.
Okay.
Stakiman boasted a lot about how easy he would handle this if it happened to him, so I'm really interested in...
Oh yeah, let's see if there were some words like that. It will be interesting to watch.
Yeah, let's see how he handles it. He handles it with a proxy hatchery of himself. Whoa, what's going on in there?
Okay, Batman is Jinx is pulling some rope actually, sorry, not Batman. I'm just still thinking about Batman and Toshko, waiting for the invite.
Things aren't looking good for Staki here. No, not one bit actually.
Yeah.
I would say he's handling it rather poorly.
Oh, we've got an invite.
Oh, finally. I was kind of magnified by Jesus' charisma while watching that proxy gate. And I felt like I could stay and watch it forever. He's actually pretty ahead. I'm watching Murdercore stream at the moment, so I'm probably giving you information 2 minutes late. But so far, Jesus seems to be doing really good at the initial stages of the game.
Yeah. And yeah, definitely very good opening here by Jesus. Still managed to clean the hatch without any problem, as well as still doing some damage here with those zealots and still having those nexus, gateway. But yeah, Batman will need 2 minutes and we'll get into the game. We'll see. A lot of interesting stuff, I'm sure. And yeah, both players ready. This will be the best of 5 that will decide the second invite for Vorpal Bulgar challenge. It will be Toshko against Batman. Derelict Watcher will be the first map. So good luck and have fun to both of those players. Let the better one win. And oh my god, I need to fix this overlay. Just a second. Best of 5. And yeah, first game spawning here at the upper right position. We've got Toshko as the red Zerg, and spawning here at the left bottom position, left down corner, we've got Batman from Team C, who will be probably going for Nexus Fast Expand, or sorry, Forge Fast Expand, or Nexus first. We'll see that. He's scouting after the pylon, directly after the pylon, and we see Toshko doing his extractor trick, something he's popular for. And yeah, we're starting, guys. We're into the first game of our finals for today. So MetHiX, what do you think?
3-0 for Toshko. No doubt in my mind.
Yeah, it looks solid for his side, yeah, definitely.
It's probably his best matchup.
He's really good, yeah, really good against pros.
And what I saw from Batman was kind of efficient. I like the decisions, but still, I think against such a high grandmaster as Toshko, these things won't work so smoothly. Yeah, because Toshko really feels where your weaknesses and puts emphasis on that.
Yeah, no.
It would be really hard for you to make a 2-base all-in or get two forges and upgrade to 2-2 and then defend with those units. That would be really hard to do against the macro machine that is Toshko.
Yeah, both players managing to drop their nature rolls at the same time, so this is a bit of good point here for Batman, trying to delay it a bit the hatch of Toshko. So yeah, he's going for a Nexus first, as I pointed out earlier, and he'll be starting to do his wall here. We'll see. He scouted for a third hatch, but it's a bit earlier. Or now, just now needs to be there. And the first 4 links will be moving out, of course. Will Toshko try to sneak them somewhere. They're moving across the map catching
No,
the
they
probe
won't
and,
be in time, I think.
but
Oh, maybe they will.
yeah, they will. He left the probe without attacking it, so he's moving forward.
He
He'll
should
try
build
to sneak them.
he should build a gateway and block it with the probe.
Yeah, that's what.
Oh, that's a really nice thing to do. Okay, there.
Alright, a good move here by Batman.
Yeah, but this thing delays your gases very much because you don't have the 115 gas to wall off with a gateway and get a cybernetic score.
No.
Sorry, and get two gases at the same time. So this has its cost. Blocking this has its cost. Delays the gas timing a little for the pros player. While Batatoshko got his third base before the 4-minute mark, he put it down.
So, yeah, good move here by Toshko. And now he'll be drawing, of course. He feels comfortable at this position. The cybernetic scroll is just now complete, and Batman will need to mine some more gas if he wants to.
Jinsus is destroying Stacky Man in the first game.
Oh, well.
With an immortal all-in. With a prism. Anyway, sorry for that little...
Okay, so here we actually everything's pretty standard so far. We see now the tech by Batman, yeah, the Stargate tech. So I think Toshko will be. We'll see that soon because the Overlord is headed. There is also other Overlord coming from the other side of the map, which will actually. Oh my God! It just stopped. But yeah, he will probably scout the Stargate, even though it's in a bit weird position between those two Overlords. And Baletoshko still only having 2 extractors, so won't be a rush for any mules for now at least. But we'll see. Yeah, he now sees the Stargate, knows exactly what his opponent is going. So there is also a Robo here for Batman, and the second 2 extractors are started by Toshko as well as the lair, and he's continuing to saturate the third base.
If Batman makes only 2 Phoenixes, I would be so proud of him. And land the 2 base Colossus timing. It would be so beautiful. It's a thing I like to do sometimes on ladder. And it works pretty good. Let's see. Here's the robotics bay. Could we be seeing something like this?
Yeah,
oh, yeah, absolutely. He's not making any more.
And he adds some more gateways.
Here's a third Phoenix.
One more Phoenix, yeah.
So maybe he will be taking a third base, but slowly with a Colossi or 2 to defend from Lynx and Roaches. On his Batatoshko on his side builds spore crawlers at each mineral line. So just the fact that a Protoss player made this Stargate lowers the drone count for the Zerg with at least 4, because Zerg players like to put at least 4 spore crawlers, and here he is just putting the 4th and the 5th spore crawler. That's 5 less drones and 500 minerals invested, and even a 6th.
Yeah, a lot of spore crawlers here.
Spore crawlers, so a really expensive way to defend yourself. And that's a damage that wasn't outright done directly from Batman, but just his opening forced his opponent to...
He's adding a Twilight, because his one attack is almost complete. He'll
really good build here so far. Only 1 sentry, that worries me a little. Why would you make only 1 sentry? It's good for Guardian Shield, but at least 2 for a couple of force fields and a Guardian Shield, I think would be...
He's going for the third base, while Toshko pumping 11 Hydras in the production tab, as well as an infestation pit after that. Actually, Batman will catch the Hydras. He still hasn't seen the infestation pit. And those Hydras, yeah, they will fix those Phoenixes here. He lost 1. He managed to move out with the others, and we see Hive here. Very fast Hive tech here by Batatoshko.
That's like the perfect decision, because By the time Batman has 2 Colossi, he will already have Vipers to pull them back. Something that really interests me here. I'm sorry. Is that he doesn't have extended thermal lance. So these Colossi, it's a single Colossi. It could be fake. He could be taken to blink in High Templar, which would be the perfect counter, and a really good mind game alongside with that. So let's see how he
started producing more immortals, and as well as started.
He stopped completely stopped.
No more Colossi. So yeah, probably could be this. But Toshko is moving forward, also adding a 4th base after this, which is a very good move. And his Roach speed as well as Hydra speed will be just finishing. And he'll be
active forces for
trying to engage. Yeah, he has a really wide range here.
Oh, nice spread here on his army. He has twice the resources of his opponent
so
invested into an army. Good force field so far.
Really good force field, but there are really less sentries, so it won't be a lot of them.
Perfect engagement here by Batatoshko. Even though he didn't have the cost-efficient units, he kind of did what he wanted there.
Yeah.
Vipers on the way, starting to drink some energy from the hatcheries.
Yeah, they're gaining some energy, but we'll see Toshko having a lot of reinforcements here, a lot of links coming to
kill it right there.
And yeah, he could attack and surround all that army. There are actually only 3 sentries. There isn't any guardian shield and force field. Actually, not a lot of energy for them, and just more Starkles being warped. And he's standing in a pretty scary position here, Batman. He shouldn't be. But somehow Toshko decides to go back, or just.
Yeah, he'll just wait for the Vipers, so he trolls a couple of blinding clouds. Imagine this army consisting only of ranged units under the blinding clouds.
Oh yeah.
That would be really devastating. Really devastating. I'm wondering, where are the Vipers? Oh, here they come. They're completely full energy.
Almost incomplete. Actually, on complete energy. And we see once again very good spread by Toshko, and he's engaging here. He'll drop the blinding clouds here.
Oh my god, look at the blinding clouds.
Yeah, very good. It's really bad for the Protoss player when he blinks forward and the blinding clouds are waiting for them. And
nice.
Toshko tearing apart here, killing all the Protoss army. Very good moves here. GG. He's taking the game 1.
He waited for these these blink stalkers to blink on top of the Hydras. Batman for a moment thought he could win that battle, and suddenly when he blinked he realized that there were 3 Vipers at the back, which threw perfect blinding clouds.
And he was waiting with them with full energy, and it was very good move by Toshko. So Toshko 1 game ahead. And we're continuing on with the second game on Belshire Vestige. I'll do a fast alt and tab and see. Probably Jinsus and Stucky are into the second game. Alright, so the countdown is starting. We're jumping into the second game of Toshko and Batmana. Toshko one game ahead, of course, don't forget it's a best of 5. So one of those 2 players at least needs 3 games to win the whole series.
Plenty of chances for Batman to redeem himself here.
And yeah. And spawning here at the upper left corner of the map is Toshko. And spawning here at the bottom right it's Batman. Who lost the first game. We should definitely look forward to tying the series and going for a best of 3 if he does that. But yeah, like you said, Toshko looks really solid in the PvZ matchup.
And not only there
as well, yeah. But yeah, he's really solid. We saw in the last game there were some things Batman tried to do, but didn't manage in any of them. And still Toshko, very good decision making. Having in all the matchups, and Batman is once again scouting after the pylon. He'll probably once again try to block the... Oh, where's he going? Oh, at first he was going for the third base, and I was kind of curious what's going on. But yeah, he'll catch up with the timing of the pull, of course, if there is a pull first, which I'm almost sure it will be, and then he'll go for the drone, which will try to drop the hatch, the natural. Of course, he's collecting a lot of resources for now, yeah, and he'll probably go for a Nexus first, not sure exactly, but we'll see this. And yeah, he's getting down with the probe. He'll
He
try
could
to
do a forge fast expand to double pylon block. That's also a good alternative to the Nexus first. If he now puts a pylon and then goes for a forge, it could be really good for him, because then from then on he can just go with the probe and build another pylon at the third,
yeah.
and just stall that larva production for quite some time, because
Yeah, it's very, very good. Well, he decided to go for the Nexus first without dropping any pylons and anything like this. And the forge is also down, and we see the first foldings from Toshko directly rallied into his opponent's base. He'll try to sneak them once again, like every time he's trying to do this. But I think Batman will make sure he has solid wall by the time those links come. We saw that in the first game he couldn't sneak them. He probably won the low this in the second, and Toshko, of course, after his opponent going for a fast expand, is going for a third hatch, which is also pretty standard. So both players starting pretty much okay. There is nothing special. Both simulators being started by Batman, and let's see those 3 links, and yeah, the second gateway is being added, so it will block the ramp.
oh, he will have to block it with a pylon. Yeah, good job actually. Lost that throw, but that's a small thing to lose, considering the alternative of 4 links getting in your mineral line.
Yeah, and Batman saw the third base of Toshko, so he knows there is no 2 base all-in or something like this. But yeah, and he escaped the pylon and dropped down the cybernetic score. So from this point on, there will be a lot of droning and probing for both players, and we should wait for the cybernetic score to complete to see what tech 3 will be Batman using, of course, and we'll see, of course, what will be Toshko's decisions, what he'll decide to do after following. He's spreading these overlords pretty good, as well as the links here in front of his opponent's base. And once again, we're seeing Stargate for Batman.
Yeah, the most solid, safe opening Protoss can use, because it renders you that opportunity to scout your opponent throughout the entire lifespan of the Phoenixes, because from the start to the finish, even in late game, you can still have these Phoenixes alive and scouting around. So
and Toshko saw it. Toshko saw the Stargate actually, very good move.
Yeah, and it moves the Overlord to life. Usually Zergs have to sacrifice an Overlord to get that information. Really bad placement there by Batman, in my opinion, because very often Overlords pass exactly through that area.
Yeah.
And as you can see, Toshko all over the place has the information he needs. He has an Overlord over the third base of his opponent, and sees no Nexus, no attempts at Nexus. He sees the lack of a third and fourth gas at the natural of Batman. Now Batman puts 2 simulators and gets 3 extra gates. Starts to search with the Phoenixes for some left Overlords, and he should be able to find 3 if he seeks really well.
Yeah, there are. Toshko, having some links out, will make this Stalker go home.
Just to tell our viewers that Stakiman managed to even out the series, so it's 1-1 against Genesis.
So they're moving into a best of 3 now.
Yeah, now it's a best of 3.
And we see 12 roaches in the production tab. And this will be a lot of damage for Batman to deal, I think, because he only has the Phoenixes for now. Nothing more, nothing less.
No robo.
And yeah.
No robo to his supply blocked.
And he has and Toshko is pumping also a lot of links, as well as the roaches. The roaches are moving on the left side of the map, where actually on the right as well.
Toshko will do a really big pressure here.
And yeah, he'll do a lot of pressure.
No
move
use
by
in
Batman, trying
so
to pick up some good move by Batman, trying to pick one of the roaches, but still it's
still
really,
three won't be able to kill it, so it's kind of a waste of an energy.
And
if they become 4,
really
they
hard.
can start. Now it's really hard, yeah.
Really hard. There is a void ray coming out, but I don't think it will help.
Surrounding those sentries, and droning behind that, and getting a lair. So really interesting push by that. I've never seen him do that. And it just came and killed.
He'll kill the cybernetics core.
Yeah, and all the workers in the mineral line in the main.
As well as the workers in the mineral line. And yeah, this will be 2-0 GG.
But Toshko just wrecking. Only one game away from.
Yeah, really looking at it easy. We saw Leo having a lot of hard times with Batman, and now we see Toshko having the easiest games against Batman. That's really showing how higher is Toshko settled in the ladder as well as in the skill, of course, of StarCraft. Really solid player.
Yeah, Blizzard have done a good job at making ladder represent skill in a really good way. So it's no doubt that when we click on Toshko's profile, it says times achieved Grandmaster 7 times. 7 seasons he managed to achieve a Grandmaster. The only one person I've seen with an account higher than this is probably Giant, who has like 11 Grandmaster achievements.
Alright guys, we're potentially jumping into the final game, because Toshko is already 2 games ahead, and looks like he's pretty solid for him all so far. But still, spawning here at the upper left side of the Aquilon Wastes, we have Toshko, like I said, 2 games already ahead. And spawning here at the bottom right position, we've got Batman, who lost 2 games. He desperately needs to win at least 1, so we could continue the series. But still, Toshko looking pretty solid so far. Taking really easy both first and the second game, and Batman are now after 2 games starting with the next first will be opening with a gateway opener. Of course, I think yeah, on this map it's pretty cool for him, and yeah, we'll see where this goes. On the other side, Toshko is looking really solid, and I'm sure he's feeling pretty much fine. He only needs to win 1 more game and he gets the invite for the Vorpal Challenge Finals. So
gateway opening here by Batman. What could it be? I think Toshko is exceptionally good against gateway openers. He just gets his speed, gets 100 gas, then pulls the drones off mining gas, gets the 3rd base after that. Uses a creep tumor instead of a larva inject on one of his queens, so he can connect the natural in the 3rd base a lot faster. He really does those things pretty solidly, and I think he will not have any trouble deflecting any kind of early gateway aggression off of gateway expand.
Yeah, well, Toshko, of course, pretty standard. Going for pull first, 15 pull, and then the hatch is going down. Once he sees that there is no fast expand opening, he'll probably start with an extractor, so he could follow up with a metabolic boost for the links, of course. And this will happen anytime soon, because the Overlord is really close to the natural expand position of Batman. And yeah, having 2 simulators but only mining from 1, he's sending them with a rally. Okay, my mistake.
But Toshko will get a 3rd base before the gas, even though scouting the gateway expand.
Oh yeah.
He'll probably get the gas immediately after that, but it still can be tough to hold.
Yeah, it's a bit ballsy, but he's 2 games ahead, yeah.
Yeah, I'm expecting any moment now. It would make a lot of sense if he just, after saturating his mineral line completely, just uses the 17th. No, he actually sends it. Pretty interesting. I've seen Demaga actually hold this off this way. But now delay has his supply block.
Oh my god, and he'll block the gateway upgrade. The warp gate upgrade.
Yeah, but he isn't making a mothership core because he's supply blocking. He just lost a pylon.
Oh, oh my god, things are looking really bad.
Really bad for him. These 4 links, man. So, Jinsus is the only person who managed to lose to a pylon. But now 4 links.
Guy here.
A second candidate.
Yeah.
With losing that pylon in such an awkward moment.
Oh yeah.
Really another. He will lose that probe. I think that's inevitable. Yeah, and it happens. Still trades for a Zergi. Not that bad. Now these.
Still everything being so delayed for Batman.
Really delayed. He doesn't have a Nexus turret, while Batatoshko has like 5 drones more than him and 3 bases. So greedy by Batatoshko, not getting any gas yet.
Well, yeah, he knows in what position is he, and he could drone a lot at this point of time. He really feels comfortable. We see that Batman understands that probably his opponent has been drawing by all this time, and he's going forward with those 2 zealots and a mothership core, as well as 1 probe is going after them. But still, there is no wall for Batman, and Toshko could produce a lot of links and really run by easily. Now just starting the wall here, but yeah, Toshko in a great spot.
Roach Warren still it's still a long way off, but no extra gates being added on time for Batman, so he won't be able to warp in units anytime soon. Notice the timing was exactly at the 6-minute mark for these gases, so Zerg players out there, see what this guy's doing. He's pretty solid. That Roach Warren is also really well timed, considering when will these 3 extra additional gateways finish. So he'll have the perfect infrastructure to be able to defend this. He sees that probe engaging the 3rd base, and he already knows that there will be an attempt for the 3rd base. And Batman switches it up immediately by adding 2 more gateways. So we could see probably some kind of a gateway timing. But here 13 drones in a row by Batatoshko, so he's droning like a madman.
A lot of drones. And he only has by now 5 more, but now he'll now have the advantage. 10 more drones. And Toshko still manages to sneak with all those army here. 2 links managed to sneak into the main base. He definitely is the lord of the links.
Yeah, the mandatory Batatoshko links in your base, which cannot be avoided even by a large force of army.
This is a huge amount of sentries. Only sentries here.
Yeah, that's a push that IG Jim does, the Chinese Protoss player.
Yeah.
He makes like 16 sentries and then starts warping stalkers only. So you have so many force fields that it's really hard for your opponent to engage. The sad thing is here that probably good Zergs will just build a Hydras and then, as I say, Batatoshko puts up a Hydras then.
Yeah. And still 10 more drones in the production tab. Really droning like a madman. And those sentries will come, and
no DPS in these sentries, they just tickle.
Yeah, Batman should be really careful with only sentries here.
Without any tech here, Batman, no Forge, no Robo, no Twilight Council, only gates, a Cybernetics core, and 3 Nexus. That's everything he has there, and Batatoshko set up perfectly to make the things for a 3-0 score there. With these 2 spine crawlers there, it's really hard to engage with sentries that just do absolutely no DPS. But he will be falling back to a third base where he will be building 2 forges and trying to catch up with his opponent on upgrades, because he already has the forces. He needs them to be just stronger. Getting a Twilight Council too
Probably we'll be seeing a robo pretty soon. Still really weird play by Batman against Baletoshko today.
Yeah, he's trying to do something here. He'll probably recall at some time.
Yeah, this way he's denying a fourth base, really nice, because he has a pylon at the potential other fourth of Baletoshko, and he knows that he's limiting his Zerg opponent to 3 bases this way, while not losing anything. He could just recall out there.
Yeah, and as well he's establishing his third base. But still, the infestation pit will be ready once again, and the Hydra speed upgrade has been started. A lot more Hydras have been produced, and Toshko having a 50 supply lead at this point of time, and Batman only having a gateway army so far. Still now the Robo is almost complete, actually not started, sorry. But yeah, a lot of Hydra and Roaches and Lynx against this army of Batman. It will
These
be really
14 centuries, man. 14 centuries. That's so much gas and so much minerals into units that won't be effective against such a big army of Roaches and Hydras as Baletoshko has. He could at least send a lot of hallucinations.
Yeah, Batman tried to move here, but saw that there are rocks actually. He couldn't move, and probably Toshko will. Yeah, there is a recall at last.
Actually, Batman has 4 workers more than Baletoshko, but a really badly saturated. Oh my god! Oh my god! These things shouldn't go. These shouldn't enter there.
Let's see.
Whoa! I think they will. I think they will.
They will break it probably.
Oh no!
They're going in.
The doggy train. Doggy train sniping off that Temper Archives first.
Temper Archives really set for.
Will go down. Oh! Nice force fields there. Saves this.
That's with the force fields when you have so many sentries.
Yeah.
But still, Toshko's forces moving forward, doing a lot of damage to the infrastructure here, to Batman, and yeah, he managed to to save the Templar Archives. But still, Toshko put down the 4th base, which will almost be ready. He is close to 200 supply, looking really
many
solid,
Hydras.
having 3 Vipers in the production top, and he'll crush him, I think, right here, right now. A lot of Hydras.
Sentries aren't good against Hydras that outrange.
Yeah, he could save some times with a lot of force fields. He definitely can allow
If
him
he
this. But
hallucinated 20 Archons, he would have saved a lot of times. And he would have the energy to do it.
now the sentries are losing HP. No force fields, no guardian shield. Just now losing a lot of sentries. And looks like, guys, Baletoshko is taking the 3rd game and yeah, finishing the 3-0 and going to the Vorpal Challenge finals. Well, he will meet, of course, MetHiX, who is helping me commentating here. He'll meet their Giant as well as Elfie and Daishi. Congratulations, this is a good win, very good win here for Baletoshko once again here, showing very good skills of StarCraft here. And yeah, taking one of the 2 invites here. Like I already said, he'll be joining the 5 players for now. There will be a 6th one, who will be decided between Stucky and Jinsus. So let me check their match list.
Yeah, I'm also checking. So it's 2-1 for Stackyman, I think. Yeah, 2-1 result for Stackyman so far.
So this is the 4th game?
Yeah, then probably a match point for Stackyman if he manages to win it. So Jinsus here is fighting for his life, I think.
Well, what could I do actually? We can't restream, or we could. We can restream. Alright, also Intel Extreme Master starting, guys. Well, I guess we could finish here the streaming process. If you're interested in or we should wait. I'm not sure what we should do, because we have a delay and the other stream doesn't have a delay. And I'll try to do some crazy stuff here, but no, it won't work. It won't work. Well, yeah, this will be it. If you're interested in watching the other final, you should make sure to join twitch.tv/AG Murdercore. There is the other final going down, and yeah, we'll be finishing here for today. We have the first guy qualifying for through the qualification process is Batitoshko, of course.
Not a big surprise, of course.
Of course,
those who follow the Bulgarian scene.
So I would like to thank everyone who came here and watched with us. I would like to thank a lot of to you, MetHiX, because you helped me really a lot with your deep game analysis. And of course, thanks a lot to our sponsors. If you enjoyed the show so far, guys, make sure to tune in next week. We'll have a lot more fun there.
It will be epic.
Yeah, it will be epic. Of course, if you are around Sofia or if you plan to come, make sure also to come and watch us offline. We'll be at Paradise Center on the 3rd floor. But more of the info you can get from vorpalchallenge.com, of course, the official website of Vorpal Bulgar Challenge. So once again, thanks a lot for coming here, for watching us, and see you later, guys.
Bye bye.